everybody.
Back again.
I just had a thought. On this very particular July day, wherein most of everybody is scrambling to get their taxes in on time, I must make a modification to a famous quote that was once said by one Benjamin Franklin. There are three absolutes in the world: death, taxes, and Bobsheaux life technical difficulties. And I think this pretty much just takes the cake, don't it?
Pretty much.
Can we get a yay? Yay! We can get a yay! My hotkeys are working like they should be. Woohoo! I'm so sorry, everybody. But welcome once again to Storytime with Bobsheaux. How many people do we have in stream?
26.
26. That is definitely something.
Give him a minute.
Give it a minute. Yes, definitely.
Okay, I am taking voice suggestions. I have sponsored posts from Anthony, Pretzel, 9 the Middleman 9, Anthony again, ATM, I'm still waiting on a voice suggestion, Gabe, Somewhere Man, Ben, and Archer. Archer, I need your voice suggestions since we're not doing movie scenes, we're only doing
Storytime.
Storytime. Blah, blah, blah.
Yes, for those of you who were not in the last stream, because Raven is stuck at home, since she has some crap going on with her office currently, we're going to make things a little bit simple.
Yeah, that worked out well.
He said with a big old knock on wood right there, by going back into the Marvelous Night of Oz and good old Grimm, where hopefully we will have significantly fewer suckling giants. It's that smell again! He will not be suckling anyone anytime soon. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Oh, Diablo, you are a horrible person.
I don't think that he has... You haven't seen a whole lot of Avatar: The Last Airbender, have you?
I am sorry, my only exposure to Avatar, which I'm told is an amazing show, was that stupid TV spot from before it was even a thing. You want to go penguin sledding with me? No! I don't want to go penguin sledding with you because it just sounds so stupid! Go away, you bald little child.
You're mean.
Yes, I am. Thoughts on Disney's dinosaur, asks Michelle Fish. I am not at liberty to give any opinions on movies which I may or may not review. I prefer to keep them a surprise until the future when I actually do get a chance to review them. As opposed to me turning down something like we just discussed here because I have not seen it and I don't know it. So, yeah, sorry about that. Opinions on Dinosaur? Look for that in a future video. Possibly. We shall see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And Bryson Aaron Dawson had time to come back from a shower.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Love your content, Bob. Thank you, Victor Davis. Nice to see you. Big old hello from Sethunya. Can I review the cartoon The Little Princess? It is from my childhood, and it was terrible. Wow. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if this is from your childhood, you probably don't want me to review it. I don't want to be pissing all over your childhood here, but again, like anyone who wants to recommend some anime, if you're comfortable with me going at it, then by all means, suggest a way. Don't you dare be disrespecting Aang. I'm not disrespecting Aang. I'm disrespecting something that I've never seen before and who left a horrible first impression on me. Am I allowed to disrespect that, sweetheart? Is that okay?
I'm not sure.
Adorable Nurse is informing me from the last time that we were on camera here. The name of the new animated Transformers movies is called The War for Cybertron Trilogy. Ooh, so it's not a series. It's a trilogy of movies. Good to know. Have I seen YMS debunking the Kimba Lanking controversy? I have not. I have so little time these days to enjoy any casual viewing outside of my reviewing.
Alright, let's stick with voice suggestions, guys.
Yes, what are my thoughts?
We need to
Not
get
answering
started.
those questions. Sorry, but that's review territory right there. Colin is suggesting Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V as an anime show review. I may consider Yu-Gi-Oh! In my life, but I thought Arc V was just stupid. Okay, I was gonna say, again, don't suggest anime without knowing that I'm probably not gonna like it. If you don't want to see me tear into it, don't suggest. Excuse me for a moment.
Oh Lord, brace yourselves.
Yeah!
Bless you.
I am sorry for everyone wearing headphones. Whew, I've been sneezing something awful all day.
You are not allowed to get sick, just so you know.
I'm not getting sick, I just have some sneezes, that's all. Uh-oh, I'm sick.
No.
What is Bobshow's impersonation of a corpse? There you go. Oh, the Bucks' Bandcamp. Funny you should say that. Your Bandcamp.
Nice way to take out all the anticipation.
Wrong button, leave me alone. Hello, Archer Slam Bam. Nice to see you again.
No, it's not. Don't lie.
Colin Warmbrunt says that his birthday is next Monday. Happy early birthday, Colin. Bobsheaux and Raven, how did you watch? How did we watch what? How do we watch each other? Well, we got webcams right here.
I want my webcam back.
I know, I'm sorry, baby.
I'm borrowing my son's.
Hello, everybody, says Vivian Morgan, who was offering them YouTube, a Stopping 5, some Wi-Fi hearts, and Chinese food. Thank you for that.
I think we have enough to get started.
Very good. Okay, so now that we've got our voices, we are continuing Marvelous Land of Oz, chapter... what is that? 18. In the Jackdaw's Nest. And who are we starting with, baby?
One moment. We are starting with... from the chat, we have Anthony starting us off with Agra.
Starting us off with Agra. This, said the Gump, in a squeaky voice not at all proportioned to the size of its great body, is the most novel experience I've heard of. Last thing I remember distinctly is walking through the forest, hearing loud noise. Something probably killed me then. It certainly ought to have been the end of me, and of Agra. Here I am, alive again, with 4 monstrous wings, and a body which I venture to say would make any responsible animal or fowl weep with shame to own. What does it all mean? Am I a Gump, or am I a Juggernaut? The creature as it spoke wiggled its chin whiskers in a very comical manner. Ugh. Very comical manner.
So comical. Now, Chamberlain.
You're just a thing, answered Tip, with the Gump's head on it. And we have made you and brought you to life, so that you may carry us through the air wherever we wish to go. Very good, said the thing. As I am not Gump, I cannot have Gump's pride or independent spirit, so I may as well become your servant as anything else. My only satisfaction is that I do not seem to have very strong constitution, and I'm not likely to live long in a state of slavery. Yeah, that's a nice consolation there. I'm gonna die soon, so sure, tell me what to do. Next.
I don't think he... Well, do you do Clark Gable?
I can pull off something of him, I guess.
Okay. Alright. That's not the one.
That's not the one.
Okay. From the chat, we are starting with Skektek.
Fan favorites.
Don't say that, I beg you, cried the Tin Woodman, whose excellent heart was strongly affected by this sad speech. Are you not feeling well today? Oh, as for that, returned the Gump, it is my first day of existence, so I cannot judge whether I am feeling well or ill. And it waved its broom tail to and fro in a pensive manner.
And while he's waving his broom tail, you know that Jack Pumpkinhead is all giddy about that. Oh, look, he's using my tail like I suggested he should. Next.
Next is a sponsored post from Pretzel.
Thank you, Pretzel. Really?
Oh, no.
Come on. It was working before!
Oh, no.
Do I need to have that highlighted here? Nope, bad idea.
For crying out loud.
I'm sorry. Well, I don't know what's up with that. That's working. That's working. That's because I turned off the numlock. Hang on. There's the numlock button. There it is. Yay! I'm sorry, that was irritating. Who is it?
Pretzel.
Yes, but what was the voice?
Oh, the voice.
It's a weird night, I know, I'm sorry.
Frosty.
Frosty.
Is there a Christmas in July, Frosty and Rudolph?
Yes.
That's the Frosty he wants.
Yes, the actual Frosty with Jackie Vernon. Thank you very much. Come, come, said the Scarecrow kindly. Do try to be more cheerful and take life as you find it. We shall be kind masters, and will strive to render your existence as pleasant as possible. Are you willing to carry us through the air wherever we wish to go? Certainly, answered the Gump. I greatly prefer to navigate in the air, for should I travel on the earth and meet with one of my own species, my embarrassment will be something awful. I can appreciate that, said the Tin Woodman sympathetically. Oh, jeez. Now I wish that Frosty was the very first voice that we read for the Gump here. They sprinkle the powder of life on him, throw a little woe-to-po at him. Happy birthday! Next.
Next is in still the other part of Pretzel's sponsored post is Rudolph from the same movie.
Oh boy. This is gonna be awful. Let's see. And yet, continued the thing, when I carefully look over you, my masters, none of you seem to be constructed much more artistically than I am. Appearances are deceitful, said the Wogglebug earnestly. I am both highly magnified and thoroughly educated. Oh, shut up. Okay, we get it. You're big and you're smart. Move on. Indeed, murmured the Gump indifferently. And my brains are considered remarkably rare specimens, added the Scarecrow proudly. Yes, your head's full of bran flakes. There you go. Next.
Next is from the chat. Professor Farnsworth.
Ew. How strange, remarked the Gump. Although I am of tin, said the Woodman, I own a heart. That sounds like a sneezing kitten.
Perfectly normal sneeze.
It's perfectly normal. Like this tiny little sweetheart right here.
Shut up.
I own a heart altogether the warmest and most admirable in the whole world. I'm delighted to hear it, replied the Gump, with a slight cough. My smile, said Jack Pumpkinhead, is worthy your best attention. It is always the same. Semper idem, explained the Wogglebug pompously, and the Gump turned to stare at him. Yeah. Next.
Next is a sponsor post from 9 the Middleman 9.
Thank you, Nine.
We're going to be doing some presidents.
Oh dear.
Well, you'd at least be doing one president. The first one, the questionable one, W.
And I, declared the Sawhorse, filling an awkward pause, am only remarkable because I can't help it. I am proud indeed to meet with such exceptional masters, said the Gump in a careless tone. If I could but secure so complete an introduction to myself, I would be more than satisfied. Tacos rule.
President Obama, please.
That will come in time, remarked the Scarecrow. To know thyself is considered quite an accomplishment, which it has taken us, who are your elders, months to perfect. But now, he added, turning to the others, let us get aboard and start upon our journey. Let me make one thing perfectly clear. If you like your Gump, you can keep your Gump.
Next.
I don't wanna.
Baby.
I don't wanna.
Who is it?
Mr. Trump.
Where shall we go? Asked Tip, as he clambered to his seat on the sofas and assisted the Pumpkinhead to follow him. In the South Country rules a very delightful queen called Glinda.
Enough today?
What?
Haven't I suffered enough today?
I'm sorry, but we have to give the people what they want. And if this is who they want, then we gotta give it to them.
Alright, 9 the Middleman 9. Banned.
I will ban him as soon as I'm done here, but I'm not finished.
Hurry up.
A very delightful queen called Glinda the Good, who I am sure will gladly receive us, said the Scarecrow, getting into the thing clumsily. Oh, it's not the Gump anymore, that he just capitalized the thing. I guess his name is the thing. It's clobbering time, said the sofa.
Oh my god.
Let us go to her and ask her advice. And now done. So, sorry, but you're banned.
And
Keep it coming.
no.
Next.
Next is from the chat. Master Panda from the Prodigy.
Oh boy.
That is cleverly thought of, declared Nick Chopper, giving the Wogglebug a boost and then toppling the Sawhorse into the rear end of the cushioned seats. I know Glinda the Good and believe she will prove a friend indeed. Yeah.
That was just racist. I'm sorry, I don't care who you are. That was racist. I feel dirty.
That's why it's so funny.
Oh, we've talked about this.
That's why they think it's funny.
And the next is a sponsored post from Just a moment. Okay. ATM, I got that for that sponsored post I still needed a name from.
Thank you, ATN.
Okay. So, the next is a sponsored post from Anthony. And he says, in honor of Judith Barcy, he would like you to do Ducky. At least he's not having Ducky talk about her father. So very wrong.
So very wrong. Anyway, Ducky. Where was I? There it was.
Are we all ready? Asked the boy. Yup. And that's the Tin Woodman, seating himself beside the Scarecrow. Then, said Chip, addressing the Gump, be kind enough to fly with us to the southward, and do not go higher than to escape the houses and trees, for it makes me dizzy to be up so far. All right, answered the Gump briefly. It flopped its 4 huge wings and rose slowly into the air. And then, while the little band of adventurers clung to the backs and sides of sofas for support, the Gump turns toward the south and soared swiftly and majestically away. Higher like a flyer.
What do we got next?
Next is from the chat, Bernie Sanders.
The scenic effect from this altitude is marvelous, commented the educated Wogglebug as they rode along. Never mind the scenery, said the Scarecrow. Hold on tight, or you may get a tumble. The thing seems to rock badly. It will be dark soon, said Tip, observing that the sun was low on the horizon. Perhaps we should have waited until morning. I wonder if the Gump can fly by night. I've been wondering that myself, returned the Gump quietly. You see, this is a new experience for me, and I used to have legs that carried me swiftly over the ground, but now my legs feel as if they were asleep.
Very good.
Thank you.
Next is a sponsor post from ATM. Woohoo! We would like you to do Don Corleone.
There they are, said Tip. We didn't bring them to life. You're expected to fly, explained the Scarecrow, not to walk. We can walk ourselves, said the Wogglebug. I begin to understand what is required of me, required the Gump. So I will do my best to please you, and I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. And he flew on for a time in silence. Presently, Jack Pumpkinhead became uneasy. I wonder if riding through the air is liable to spoil pumpkins, he said.
Next.
Archer asks, which voice hits worse, Trump or Master Panda? For me, definitely Trump. Definitely. So much worse.
Well, you heard her. Lay on the racist stereotypes.
No.
What? They're better.
Theropod Hunter says, if a third species of Saurolophus is discovered, paleontologists should call it Saurolophus sparsi.
I'm taking a stab in the dark here and saying that's what Ducky was.
I would think so.
Yes, do that, paleontologists of the world, please.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. But yes, what do we have next after Don Corleone?
Next is from the chat, Brent, when he has to pee.
Not unless you can carelessly drop your head over the side, answered the Wogglebug.
I'm sorry, shouldn't you be singing this?
I gotta ease into it.
Okay.
But first I gotta laugh at how they're talking about dropping his head over the side as opposed to, something else.
In that event, your head would no longer be a pumpkin, or it would become a squash.
Look at that. The bear just made a joke. Waka waka.
Waka waka.
I have not asked you to. The strangest unfeeling jokes Demanded Tip looking at the Woggle Bug with a severe expression. Yeah.
You're welcome, nurse.
Of course, I was the nurse who suggested that.
Okay. Next from the chat, we have reached Gabe's sponsored post,
Oh my.
beginning with Phalus as Hades.
What? Gabe, what are you? Phalus as Hades.
Yeah, and life was really good. Many of them were plenty insect, but there were many opportunities for so many excellent puns in our language that to an educator like myself, the temptation to express them is almost irresistible.
You know, doing Phalus is hard enough. How the hell did I get that out so fast?
Uh-oh.
What?
Hang on just a second.
Uh-oh.
Luna! No Luna? Okay.
No, Luna.
No, Luna.
No, Luna. I'm sure she'll show up, though.
Meow! Where's my mama? Next.
Next, what did you just do? Oh, Phalus is Hades.
The Phalus is
Next
Hades.
Bobshow's Genie? I don't know what you meant by that.
Me neither. Just, I guess it's me.
Just do the Genie.
This is gonna be bad. I can't do Robin Williams, and that's the only genie that there can be.
That
Thank
is
you.
not the only Genie.
It is the only genie!
No.
People with more or less education discovered these puns centuries ago, said Tip. Are you sure? Asked the Wogglebug with a startled look. Of course I am, answered the boy. An educated Wogglebug may be a new thing, but a Wogglebug education is as old as the hills, judging from the display you make of it. Next. Ugh.
Next is
Awful.
Star Striker as Aladdin.
What?
Do Star Striker.
You're not making sense, man.
Your impression of Star Striker. I agree, Michelle Fish. Will Smith was awesome as the genie. Takes nothing away from Robin Williams' genie.
You didn't like Will Smith's genie. You just liked Will Smith.
Like the genie.
Sure. The insect seemed much impressed by this remark, and for a time maintained a meek silence. The Scarecrow, in shifting his seat, saw upon the cushions the pepper box which Tip had cast aside and began to examine it. Throw it overboard, said the boy. It's quite empty now, and there's no use keeping it. Next.
Next is Joaquin Phoenix's Joker as Cool Cat.
Joaquin Phoenix Joker, ever the professional. He'll put his own issues aside so he can do this. Were you about to say something?
No,
No. Are you sure?
it's fine.
Uh-oh. Moving on.
Moving on.
Is it really empty? Asked the Scarecrow, looking curiously into the box. Of course it is, answered Tip. I shook out every grain of the powder. Then the box has 2 buttons.
I'm so confused.
Then the box has 2 bottoms, announced the Scarecrow. For the bottom on the side is fully an inch away from the bottom on the outside. Tin Woodman, taking the box from his friend. Yes, he declared, after looking it over, the thing certainly has a false bottom. Now, I wonder what this is for. Can't you get it apart to find out? Inquired Tip, now quite interested in the mystery. That was terrible.
So confused.
Yes.
Alright, try Heath Ledger's Joker as Daddy Derek.
What?
Gabe.
Why, yes, the lower bottom unscrews, said the Tin Woodman. My fingers are rather stiff. Please see if you can open it. No. He handed the paper
Terrible.
box to Tip, who had no difficulty in unscrewing the bottom. And in the cavity below, there were 3 silver pills, with a carefully folded paper lying underneath them. Why so redneck?
Oh, really?
Yes, really. Next.
Next is any Batman as Butch the Bully.
Damn it, Gabe.
He's laughing all over himself in chat.
Oh, I'm sure he is. This paper and the boy proceeded to unfold, taking care not to spill the pills, and found several lines clearly
Which
written in
Batman
red
are you
ink.
doing?
I'm trying to do Adam West doing Butch the Bully, old chum. Read it aloud, said the Scarecrow, so Tip reads as follows. Ha 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 ha. Next.
Archer.
Hello, Archer.
Archer.
Uh-oh.
Anyway,
What did you say?
finally, the sponsored post from Gabe. Harley Quinn as Mama Cat.
Ugh.
Oh, it's
Uh-oh. Do we
he's
have
in there now.
Do we have a little visitor?
Yes.
Luna.
I was gonna say, do you want to show her off?
When she'll get up here.
Yes, you will.
What? Luna. Luna.
Love! Love!
Come here.
Give
Luna.
me love! Wow!
There she is, crawling all over Mama's head. Isn't she adorable?
She's my baby.
He's your baby with little mittens. I love him.
Alright, carry on. Sorry.
nuzzles.
But love!
You're interrupting.
I don't care. I need love. Let's see. What was it? It was Harley Quinn
Harley Quinn as Mama Cat.
as Mama Cat, which is somehow the least incompatible combination that we've had here.
Dr. Nikki takes celebrated wishing pills. Direction for use: swallow 1 pill, count 17 by 2s, then make a wish. The wish will immediately be granted. Caution: keep it a dry and dark place, sugar. Hush up.
Oh my god.
That's her trying
What?
That's her trying to cover up her heavy New York accent and trying to do something a bit more southern, darling.
I'm telling you, I gotta do that Southern Harley Quinn one day.
Oh, you do.
Not the chair. No, ma'am. No.
But I had to put my
Whack
pointies
it.
into it.
Gonna lay down and whack at me.
She's looking at the closet. Or she was.
Yes.
Love.
Well, they can't put you out. You can't be distracting. I got stuff to do here.
Can't be distracting. Those are words that don't fit together.
I know, it doesn't, the cats don't understand those words. Okay. So that was the end of Gabe's Weirdo sponsored post. Now we get one from the chat. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Badass, bad boy, waspinator. Once again, thank you, nurse.
Thank you, nurse. Who gives us some
Well, this is a very valuable discovery, cried the Scarecrow Bot. It is indeed, replied Tip gravely. These pills may be of great use to us. I wonder if old Mombi knew they were in the bottom of the pepper box. I remember hearing her say she got the powder of life from this same Nicky Dick.
Stop making me say Nicky Dick, book. It's weird.
Please stop suggesting entire cartoons on the Cartoon Network. Make voice suggestions. Don't just keep throwing out names of shows.
Sorry.
Okay, carry on.
That's it. Next.
Next is that was badass bad boy waspinator. Okay, back to.
I don't know how you make that voice badass, but there you go. I tried.
Okay. From Ben. Heard from Graybo.
Uh-oh. We have distracting kitties. Was this a sponsored post?
Yes, this is a sponsored post. I'm sorry, my cats are distracting me.
It's okay.
All right, from Ben.
Thank you, Ben. Hello.
Wabu.
I know no Wabu.
No, Wabu. Okay.
Sorry.
Meister Burger.
Very Christmassy. He must be a powerful sorcerer, exclaimed the Tin Woodman. And since the powder proved a success, we ought to have confidence in the pills. But how, asked the Scarecrow, can anyone count 17 by twos? 17 is an odd number. That is true, replied Tip, greatly disappointed. No one can possibly count to 17 by twos. Next.
That was weird. Okay. And finally, he said, Bubs swarmed by hot bees? I wrote it down, though I did not know what it meant.
I know what it means, but I don't think he sounds all that different from regular Bubs, but okay.
Yow, hot mamas! Yow, hot bees!
Let's see. 17.
Wow.
Number? What?
Wow, Ben.
That is true, replied Tip, greatly disappointed. No one can possibly count 17 by twos. Then the pills are of no use to us, wailed the Pumpkinhead. And this fact overwhelms me with grief, for I had intended, wishing that my head would never spoil. Nonsense, said the Scarecrow sharply. If we can use the pills at all, we can make far better wishes than that. And that's how I almost died the 15th time.
Next.
What was that? That was the end of Ben's sponsored post from the chat.
That was Bubs.
Original Maleficent.
The only Maleficent.
Oh, yeah, you're saying Angelina Jolie didn't do a good job as Maleficent?
I mean this in the non-southern way. Bless her heart. She tried so hard.
She was molded by the gods for the role.
But then the writing came.
You let me go for that.
Now! Original Maleficent. Here we go. Eleanor Oddly. Let's do this. I do not see how anything could be better, protested poor Jack. If you were liable to spoil at any time, you could understand my anxiety. For my part, said the Tin Woodman, I sympathize with you in every respect. But, since we cannot count 17 by twos, sympathy is all you are liable to get. By this time, it had become quite dark, and the voyagers found above them a cloudy city through which the rays of the moon could not penetrate. Next.
Next is, that was from the chat.
Thank you,
Is
chat.
that? Yeah, this is from the chat. Okay, the next one is from, sponsor post, from Archer Slam Bam.
Hello, Archer.
A
Thank
rare
you.
one that will not get him banned. Sean Connery.
Yes, butter rev it up now while you can.
Mm-hmm.
The gump flew steadily on, and for some reason a huge sofa body rocked more and more dizzily every hour. The Wogglebug declared he was seasick, and Tip was also pale and somewhat distressed. But the others clung to the backs of the sofas and did not seem to mind the motion, as long as they were not tipped out. Darker and darker drew the night, and on sped the gump through the black heavens. The travelers could not even see one another, and an oppressive silence settled down upon them. After a long time, Tip, who had been thinking deeply, spoke. "How are we to know when we come to the palace of Glinda the Good?" he asked. "Yes, I am Tip, a small boy."
Next.
Next I need you to turn my camera off for a second so that I can let Luna out and, bubble.
There we go. She came in just to bug you about letting her out.
Do you want out? Where did you go? You can go now. No, really go. Door's open. Okay, then go. Then don't go. I see how you are. You're a pain in the ass.
But I'm your pain in the ass, meow!
Get stuff off, Luna.
Uh-oh.
Bubbling.
My lady must have privacy as she uses her little bubble pipe.
Well, I just don't want you to get in trouble for showing illicit stuff.
What? Soap in a
On the
plastic
plate.
pipe is illicit?
No. Yes, I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea about me blowing bubbles here.
Exactly.
What were you doing? Are you done? Are you waiting on me?
I'm done, yes. Finished with Sean Connery. What's next?
Hang on, don't. Have you turned me back on?
Not yet, no.
Okay, just a second.
I can't turn you on right now because there are children present.
Son! Let the cat in your room! She's causing chaos.
She is not causing chaos. She's being...
No, that was Bobo.
That was Bobo.
Because my son has his door closed.
Ah, gotcha.
So, and that's her room. And her roommate.
Right.
Okay.
Do I put you back on?
Yes, you can.
There we go. Much better. So, we're moving on from Sean Connery.
Moving on, that was a sponsored post from Archer. So now we're going back to the chat. Do for Emperor Skexo.
Emperor Skexo.
It's a long way to Glinda's palace, answered the woodman. I've traveled it. But how are we to know how fast the gump is flying? Persisted the boy. We cannot see a single thing down on Earth, and before morning we may be far beyond the palace we want to reach. That is all true enough, the Scarecrow replied, a little uneasily. But I do not see how we can stop just now, for we might align in a river, or on the top of a steeple, and that would be a great disaster. So they permitted the gump to fly on, with regular flops of its great wings, and awaited patiently for morning.
Next.
That was from the chat, yes?
Yes.
Okay, next is Diablo. Sponsored post. And he would like you to do Fool Cat as a masochist. That's the one that likes to inflict pain, in case you don't know.
Yes. Oh dear.
Oh, yeah.
Then, Tip's fears were proven to be well-founded! But with the first streaks of gray dawn, they looked over the sides of the sofas and discovered rolling plains dotted with queer villages, where the houses, instead of being dome-shaped, as they are all in the land of Oz, had slanting roofs that rose to the peak in the center. Yeah, you like that, don't you?
Oh, Gabe, I actually want to hear how he does that one.
Oh dear. Odd-looking animals were also moving about upon the open plains, and the country was unfamiliar to both the Tin Woodman and the Scarecrow, who had formerly visited Glitter the Good's domain and knew it well. Exquisite! That was awful. Next.
Just a second. Okay. A lot of details to write down sometimes.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Because it can't just be a voice anymore. It's gotta be this person doing this person.
The worst improv class ever. Next is Gollum getting frisky.
Oh dear.
We are lost, said the Scarecrow dolefully. The Gump must have carried us entirely out of the land of Oz, and over the sandy deserts and into the terrible outside worlds that Dorothy told us about. We must get back, exclaimed the Tin Woodman earnestly. We must get back as soon as possible, yes!
What?
This is terrible.
Yes, it is. Next.
That was from the chat. So the next is a sponsored post from ATM. He would like you, they would like you to do a Scottish accent.
Turn it around, cried Tip to the Gump. Turn as quickly as you can. If I do, I shall upset, answered the Gump. I'm not at all used to flying. And the best plan would be for me to align in some place, and then I can turn around and take a fresh start. Just then, however, there seemed to be no stopping place that would answer their purpose. They flew over a village so big that the Wogglebug declared it was a city, and then they came to a range of high mountains with deep gorges and steep cliffs showing plainly. Next. Tell my Scottish fans I apologize.
Sorry. I thought it was good. Didn't have time to really listen to it, though. Okay. Next is from the chat.
Yeah, we gotta do more Let's Watches just so you can actually enjoy it.
Skeletor.
Now is our chance to stop, said the boy, finding they were very close to the mountain tops. Then he turned to the Gump and commanded, "Stop at the first level place you see." "Very well," answered the Gump, and settled down upon a table of rock that stood between the two cliffs. That was a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Next.
I lost. I don't remember where we are.
Behold the wrath of Skeletor's
Skeletor,
breakfast
okay.
burrito!
The next one is sponsored post from Grace.
Thank you, Grace.
The Giant. She would like his catchphrase and then sing the passage to the tune of his theme song.
Of course, of course.
It's that smell again!
But not being experienced in such matters, the Gump did not judge his speed correctly, and instead of Coming to a stop upon the flat rock, he missed it by half the width of his body, breaking off both of its right wings against the sharp edge of the rock, then tumbling over and over down the cliff. Our friends held on to the sofa as long as they could, but when the gump caught on a projecting rock, the thing stopped. Suddenly, bottom side up, and all would immediately dumped out.
That's so awesome.
I sing beautifully!
Next is
Now give me some food I can skip with my hand.
okay. That was the sponsored post. So next is from the chat. Lucas the Spider.
Good old Lucas, we love him so much. By good fortune, they fell only a few feet, for underneath them was a monster nest, built by a colony of jackdaws in a hollow ledge of rock. So none of them, not even the Pumpkinhead, was injured by the fall. For Jack found his precious head resting on the soft breast of the Scarecrow, which made an excellent cushion. And Tip fell on a mass of leaves and papers, which saved him from injury. The Wogglebug had bumped his round head against the Sawhorse, but without causing him more than a moment's inconvenience. And in the nest there was also, hey, my harp!
Very good.
As the entire internet squeezed with delight because Lucas got his harp back.
Yeah.
Wait, stop, come back! Oh, I worked so hard on that. I'm gonna make another one.
Oh, Lucas. Ah,
Everyone died that day.
yeah. Bring his heart back.
Stupid
All right, the
bird.
next is a sponsored post from. What did you just do?
That was Lucas the Spider.
Lucas Spider. Okay. Sponsored post from Anthony. He would like Barney the dinosaur imitating Cool Cat.
Gabe, what have you done?
Infected the chat.
The Tin Woodman was at first much alarmed, but finding he had escaped without even a scratch upon his beautiful nickel plate, he once regained his accustomed cheerfulness and turned to address his comrades.
I swear I'm not trying to do Bobcat Goldthwait here. He's still on the table, okay, everybody? This is just...
Don't help.
This is honestly just my best trying to do Barney trying to do Cool Cat.
Our journey has ended rather suddenly, said he, and we cannot justly blame our friends the Gump for our accident, because he did the best he could under the circumstances. But how we are ever to escape from this nest, I must leave to someone with better brains than I possess. Super D exquisite!
Oh my god, that's terrible.
Yes, it is.
Okay, hang on. Some Moonbeam said he lost sound from the chat. Can everybody hear us?
Uh-oh.
Just give him a second to answer yes or no.
All my levels here are just fine.
Okay, they hear us. Got
Yes, very good. Thank
All
you all. Pardon me while I get a drink.
it. No drink for you. Oh man,
Uh-oh. What's that?
just wrong.
Alright, so what's next?
Next is, what was that? What did you do?
That was Barney doing Cool
Okay,
Cat.
Cool Cat. Okay, from the chat, we would like Bullwinkle. Haven't done Bullwinkle in a long time.
It's such a relief just doing one voice, doing what he's supposed to be. Not that I'm saying that's all that it wants.
But Grace is in the chat, so you know it's coming.
Oh boy.
Here he gazed at the scarecrow, who crawled at the edge of the nest and looked over. Below them, there was a sheer precipice several hundred feet in depth. Above them was a smooth cliff unbroken by the point of rock where the direct body of the Gump...
Sorry.
Why is there no love? Meow!
What? Interrupting.
Oh, just give her some snuggles.
If I pick her up, she's gonna struggle and act like I'm oppressing her rights as an American. It has to be on her terms, her idea.
Purring is not consent!
What?
No!
Continue.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Maybe
Just,
continue, Luna.
FYI, my kitten is 11 years old. She's an old lady. No. Why are you taking my glasses off?
You've
I
always
have
got
headphones on to knock off.
You've always got something on your face. I must nuzzle it off. Nyeh, nyeh.
Carry on! I got this.
And I'm gonna get myself banned in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna grab Raven's pussy.
Banned.
Hello.
Moving on. Continuing on with Bullwinkle here. Sorry, buddy.
He's not sorry.
I'm kind of sorry.
No, he's not.
This is my sorry face, I swear.
Above them was a smooth cliff unbroken save by the point of rock where the wrecked body of the Gump still hung suspended from the end of one of the sofas. There really seemed to be no means of escape, and as they realized their helpless plight, the little band of adventurers gave way to their bewilderment. "This is a worse prison than the palace," sadly remarked the Wogglebug. "I wish we had stayed there," moaned Jack. "I'm afraid that the mountain air isn't good for pumpkins."
Oh, nothing's good for pumpkins. Shut up.
A term has just been coined in the chat that I think deserves one of your little graphic things.
What is
Hang
that?
on. Where was it? Oh, now I can't find it. I want to give him credit.
Uh-oh.
Darn it!
Well, whoever said it, say it again.
There it is. British Chick 09 band show. Good one.
They already in bad camp.
Right. Right. British Chick gets a scholarship.
Yes. Did she get the badge?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
No, that goes. We have 2 badges that we will award at the end of the night, and I don't want to tell you guys what they're going to be awarded for because then you're really going to go to town. It's the 2 most awful suggestions. Last week, had we had the badges, it would have gone. First one would have gone to Archer for Angry Raven and Trunk doing the "You Are a Toy" scene.
That was so beautiful. It was truly a work of art.
And the other one to Maxine, who I haven't seen here tonight, but she suggested Pingo and Ducky doing the "You Killed My Father" scene. There was no way to do that. That wasn't awful.
I'm going to hell.
Either Ducky died or killed somebody because they killed her father.
I want my father back, you son of a bitch.
No, you don't, baby.
I'm so
Anyway.
sorry.
That is the kind of thing that please don't do that. But horrible suggestions. The two most horrible suggestions
Will be
will
rewarded.
be awarded
So.
a badge at the end of the night.
But yes, what's next?
Okay. Oh, next. What are we doing? What did we just do?
We either just did Bullwinkle or the one right after that, which I can't remember.
Okay, sponsor post.
Yes. That's right.
God, it's been a long time. Okay, Luna interrupted everything. Sponsor post from Colin.
Hello, Colin.
We'd like to hear your best demonic Bob Ross. Make Bob Ross scary. I cannot wait.
It won't be when the jackdaws come back, growled the sawhorse, which lay waving its legs in a vain endeavor to get up on its happy little feet again. Jackdaws are especially fond of pumpkins. Do you think the birds will come here? Asked Jack, much distressed. Of course they will, said Tip, for this is their nest, and there must be hundreds of them, he continued, for see what a lot of things they have brought here. What is there all these lovely little jackdaws here? Here they come.
Ugh.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Next.
From the chat. Hup.
Indeed, nest was half filled with most curious collection of small articles, for which the birds could have no use, but which thieving jackdaws had stolen during many years from homes of men. And as nest was safely hidden, there were no human being could reach it. This lost property would never be recovered.
That was awful. Next.
One moment.
I am Paladin.
I love Hup. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get caught up. My cat is distracting me.
And I must apologize too. I am sorry. Because we all know who else loves Hup, don't we?
No!
Come on, it's too good.
I'm gonna quit. Archer he's earning he's gonna earn the badge, I'm telling you.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry, it's no longer just a voice suggestion. You know, it's like details, like bubbled, or this person doing this actor, this actor doing this character, or playing this character, and
While drunk, high, and depressed.
yes, all of that. Okay. Goodness gracious, where are we?
We just did Hup.
Demonic Bob Ross and Hup. Okay,
Yes.
so now we're back to sponsored post from Therapod Hunter, beginning with Gene Wilder. Oh, Diablo.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh. Can't say it.
It's coming.
The Wogglebug, searching among the rubbish, for the jackdaws stole useless things as well as valuable ones, turned up with his foot a beautiful diamond necklace. This was so greatly admired by the Tin Woodman that the Wogglebug presented it to him with a grateful speech, after which the Woodman hung it around his neck with much pride, rejoicing exceedingly when the big diamonds glittered in the sun's rays. But now they heard a great jabbering and flopping of its wings, and as the sound grew nearer to them, Tip exclaimed, "The jackdaws are coming! And if they find us here, they will surely kill us in their anger!" If I'm gonna do calm Gene Wilder, it's gotta go into manic Wilder.
Oh, goodness. Next is Sean Connery again.
Just Sean Connery.
Just Sean Connery. I know, it's so rare these days.
I was afraid of this, moaned the Pumpkinhead. My time has come. And mine also, said the Wogglebug, for jackdaws are the greatest enemies of my race. The others were not at all afraid, but the Scarecrow at once decided to save those of the party who were liable to be injured by the angry birds. And title drop. Roll credits. Ding. So he
Oh, what is that gonna be?
So he commanded Tip to take off Jack's head and lie down with it in the bottom of the nest. And when this was done, he ordered the Wogglebug to lie beside Tip.
Final voice for this chapter?
The final voice for the chapter and for his Theropod Hunters sponsored post is Jason Statham. I'm not sure who that is.
I know the name. I'm not placing a name or a face. Sorry. Can you give us another one, Theropod?
It's going to be a while before we get back to it.
It's
okay,
gonna be a while, but yeah.
From the chat, we will do the final voice for this chapter. It will be Ronald Reagan becoming a Disney princess.
Thank you, nurse.
No, it wasn't. I think
No?
it was Super Disney fan. I could be wrong though.
Or
but
Super
it
Disney
wasn't.
fan, thank you. Nick Chopper, who knew from past experience just what to do, then took the Scarecrow to pieces, all except his head, and scattered the straw over Tip and the Wogglebug, completely covering their bodies. Hardly had this been accomplished when the flock of jackdaws reached them. Perceiving the intruders in the nest,
H's.
the birds flew down upon them with screams of rage. Scarecrow and Tin Man, tear down this nest!
Oh.
And we are beginning chapter 19, Dr. Nicky Dick's famous wishing pills.
Dr. Nicky Dix.
Hi, everybody! Hi, Dr. Nicky Dick!
Wow.
That's what it says.
Are the
See?
worst.
Dr. Nicky Dick.
I don't have time to read the book.
Oh, but yes, we got a big old swarm of birds coming our way. Next.
Next, that was from the chat. So next is Tom Jackson's sponsored post for Singing Ice Cream Bunny Santa.
Singing Ice Cream Bunny Santa. I must make a little modification here real quick to make sure that this is going as it should be. What is that? Need to... No, not that. Not that. Where is it? Gotta make sure this is doing what it should be. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, Ice Cream Bunny singing Santa. The Tin Woodman was usually a peaceful man,
but when occasion required, he could fight as fiercely as a Roman gladiator. So when the jackdaws nearly knocked him down in
Oh my
their
God.
rush of wings and their sharp beaks and claws threatened to damage his brilliant plating, the woodman picked up his axe and made it whirly soft way around his head.
He sounds like a more high Dr. Teeth.
Oh my goodness. Oh. And the giant. What do we say, guys?
It's that smell again! Gotta make a graphic for that, too.
But although they were beaten off in this way, the birds were so numerous and so brave that they continued to attack as furiously as before. Some of them pecked at the eyes of the gump, which hung over the nest in a helpless condition, but the gump's eyes were made of glass and could not be injured. Other of the jackdaws rushed at the sawhorse, but the animal, being still upon his back, kicked out so viciously with his wooden legs that he beat off as many assailants as did the woodman's axe. 'Cause I smell him, that's why.
Thank you. Next.
Next is from the chat, Johnny Depp's Mad Hatter. Do it how you like, how you know I like it now.
Oh, yes. Finding themselves thus opposed, the birds fell upon the scarecrow's straw, which lay at the center of the nest, covering Tip and the Wogglebug and Jack's Pumpkinhead, and began tearing it away and flying off with it, only to let it drop, straw by straw, into the great gulf beneath. The scarecrow's head noted with dismay this wanton destruction of his interior, cried to the Tin Woodman to save him, and that good friend responded with renewed energy. His axe fairly flashed among the jackdaws, and unfortunately the gump began wildly waving at the wings, remaining on the two left sides of its body. The flutter of these great wings filled the jackdaws with terror, and when the gump, by its exertions, freed itself from the peg of the rock at which it hung, and sank flopping into the nest, the alarms of the birds knew no bounds, and they flew screaming over the mountains. Hatta!
Very good. Bravo.
welcome.
Sponsored post from Anthony.
Sorry, I gotta throw this out real quick.
Swoon.
Swoon.
Sponsored post by Anthony.
By Anthony. He would like Mark Hamill's Joker singing whatever you're reading to the tune of Let It Go.
Oh dear.
You guys love putting Bobsheaux through his paces.
Ugh. Do they ever? Thank you. When the last foe had disappeared, Tip crawled from under the sofas and assist the Woggle Bug to follow him. This is stupid.
Oh no.
We are saved, shouted the boy delightedly. Indeed we are, responded the educated insect, fairly hugging himself the stiff head of the company in his joy. And we owe it all to the flopping of the thing and the good axe of the woodman. If I am saved, get me out of here, called Jack, whose head was still beneath the sofas, and Tip managed to roll the pumpkin out and place it upon its neck again. And he also set
thus saw a horse upright, and said to it, "We owe you many thanks for the gallant fight you made."
Bravo.
Now let us never speak of that again.
Oh my
Do you need a minute?
goodness. That was good. That was good. Good job, Anthony. That was a good one.
Are you thirsty?
Yay, piece cake. Okay, so from the chat.
Don't worry, guys. We'll get her. What?
No,
I said nothing.
from the chat we have Rocky.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no, wait a minute. I saw Theropod Hunters the voice.
Oh.
Sly Stallone. And then we'll do Rocky. Not Rocky. Not
Yeah,
Rocky of boxing. Rocky of Bullwinkle.
I figured that was that Rocky.
Okay.
First you gotta do that other Rocky, because there you go. I really think we have escaped very nicely, remarked the Tin Woodman, in a tone of pride. Not so, exclaimed the hollow voice. At this they all turned in surprise to look at the Scarecrow's head, which lay at the back of the nest. I am completely ruined, declared the Scarecrow, as he noted their astonishment. For where is the straw that stuffs my body?
Oh, wow. I want to see the Scarecrow boxing. Someone punches him and his head flies clean off. Tell me that wouldn't be awesome.
That would be awesome.
And next is Rocky.
Yes.
Where's the straw that stuffs my body? The awful question startled them all. They gazed around the nest with horror, for not a vestige of straw remained. The jackdaws had stolen it to the last wisp and flung it all into the chasm that fawned for hundreds of feet beneath the nest. My poor friend, said the Tin Woodman, taking up the Scarecrow's head and caressing it tenderly. Whoever could imagine you would come to this untimely end? I'm not dead! Next.
Next is a sponsored post from ATM.
Thank you, ATM.
Judy Garland.
Oh, Lord. Ugh. I did it to save my friends, returned the head. They're just calling him the head now. That sucks. He's just this empty sack of a scarecrow head, I guess. And I'm glad that I perished in so noble and unselfish a manner. But why are you all so despondent? Inquired the Wogglebug. The Scarecrow's clothing is still safe. Yes, answered the Tin Woodman, but our friend's clothes are useless without stuffing. So why not stuff him with money? Asked Tip. What money? Money? They all cried in amazing chorus. I'm sorry, Miss Garland. Next.
Next is from the chat. Peter Griffin. Griffin. I don't know which. I always write it down both together.
It's Griffin.
Griffin. There's Samantha B trying to get me to come watch her show. I do not have time for you, Samantha B.
Every friggin' week. To be sure, said the boy. In the bottom of the nest are thousands of dollar bills, and $2 bills, and $5 bills, and 10s, and 20s, and 50s. Holy crap, they just hit the jackpot here. So these birds just stole everybody's money and made a nest of them. Okay. What the hell is this? There are enough of them to stuff a dozen scarecrows. Why not use the money?
That's weird. Okay.
Very weird.
Next is a sponsored post from Archer. Archer would like you to do Mark Hamill's Joker playing Ronald McDonald.
Distract me. Distract me.
What happened?
The same thing that happens often in this place.
Focus on what you're doing.
And I will step on small dogs later.
No.
When no one's looking.
Robert,
Yes.
no.
Mark Hamill's Joker doing Ronald McDonald. Oh dear. The Tin Woodman began to turn over the rubbish with the handle of his axe, and sure enough, what they had first thought only worthless papers were found to be all bills of various denominations, which the mischievous jackdaws had for years been engaged in stealing from the villages and cities they visited. There was an immense fortune lying within an inaccessible nest, or lying in that inaccessible nest, and Tip's suggestion was, with the Scarecrow's consent, quickly acted upon. Have it your way, kiddies. Oh wait, that's Burger King, my bad. What is it?
Grace wants to know if you're afraid of clowns. Have you met him? Have you not seen his show? He's not afraid of clowns.
Yes, watch my review for Where the Dead Go to Die. You get
Oh,
all the answer you need
Lord.
there.
Lord have mercy. Okay.
And to anyone else who's afraid of clowns who's in my chat,
What? You want out for realsies? Really this time? Do you? If I get up, I'm gonna put you out. And if you don't go willingly, I'm gonna kick you.
oh yeah, my girl's putting out. There we go.
Hey, you're the one that this time. Alrighty. Okay. I can't do my camera like I usually do when I have to get up or anything.
But putting the notebook in front of it, that's a good signal right there.
Yeah.
And seconds later, meow!
No, I'm done with her.
There she is.
Okay.
But no, not afraid of clowns, and anyone in my chat who is afraid of clowns, sorry, I can't turn off the Joker.
You better not turn off the Joker. But now it's time to turn on, from the chat, Kermit.
They selected all the newest and cleanest bills and assorted them into various piles. The Scarecrow's left leg and boot were stuffed with $5 bills, his right leg was stuffed with $10 bills, and his body so closely filled with 50s, 100s, and 1000s that he could scarcely button his jacket with comfort.
Really? You separated each bill by number, and then decided you had to put all of this bill in this part of the body and so forth? That just seems like a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
You are now, said the Wogglebug impressively when the task had been completed, the most valuable member of our party, and as you are among faithful friends, there is little danger of your being spent.
Okay.
Sponsored post from ATM.
Of course, I need to throw this out there now. The ruler of this land of Oz is now literally made of money. There's only one acceptable voice I can give the Scarecrow from here on out. What was this voice from ATM?
Mickey Rooney.
Oh,
Okay, Chef from The Little Mermaid.
I was gonna say, sorry, pass. I don't know. Or,
I just
no,
saw,
I know him.
one
Can't.
of ATM suggestions go by, so I'm just gonna exchange it.
Sorry. Let's see. Thank you, returned the Scarecrow gratefully. I feel like a new man, and although I am at first glance I might be mistaken for a safety deposit vault, I beg you to remember that my brains are still composed of this same old material, and these are the possessions that have always made me a person to be depended on in an emergency. Well, the emergency is here, observed Tip, and unless your brains help us out of it, we shall be compelled to pass the remainder of our lives in this nest.
Very good.
Next.
From the chat, Speed the Turtle.
How about these wishing pills? Inquired the Scarecrow, taking the box from his jacket pocket. Can't we use them to escape? Not unless we can count 17 by 2s, answered the Tin Woodman. But our friend the Wogglebug claims to be highly educated, so he ought easily to figure out how that can be done. You guys are idiots. Gotta count by 2s? Alright. We got 1.53, 4.56, 7.59, 10.5, 12, 13.5, 14, 15.5, 17. Boom! Counted by 2s. Anyway, next.
Next is a sponsored post. Wait, what did you just do?
Speed the Turtle.
Yes, okay, now a sponsored post from ATM, Frollo.
Let's see.
Love!
I told you I was done with you. Don't you believe me? I don't think she believes me.
Baby, we're cat people. We can't be done.
What? I'm busy.
But love!
I don't have time.
There's so much love to be had.
I don't have time to kiss you. I'm doing something.
But kisses and nuzzles and boops, oh my.
You're taking off my glasses.
I know. They're obstructing the nuzzles.
Hey, get her pooch, that old offender. Then she'll leave.
I get your pooch. You're gonna leave?
Maybe? Eh,
Wait.
no. Stop it.
She didn't leave.
Stop invading my personal space.
Focus! I'm so sorry, guys. You're doing Frollo.
Doing Frollo, that's right. It isn't a question of education, returned the insect. It is merely a question of mathematics. Wow, okay. So, we just got out of doing Speed the Turtle, who is associated with the French-speaking John Cleese Frog. And he is the guy who is doing this on Monty Python and the Holy Grail, you may recall, you silly English knickets. And now we have the literal conversation that they had about two swallows carrying a coconut. It's not a question of where it grips it, it's a question of weight ratios. I've seen the professor work lots of sums on the blackboard, and he claimed anything could be done with X's and Y's and A's and such things by mixing them up with plenty of pluses and minuses and equals and so forth. But he never said anything, so far as I can remember, about counting up to the odd number of 17 by the even number of 2s. Stop, cried the Pumpkinhead. You're making my head ache. Jack, are you alright? I was having a little trouble with the fireplace. Next.
Next from the chat we have Ergo, the Wanderer.
Ergo. I was gonna say, that is the Wanderer, correct? And mine, added the Scarecrow. Your mathematics seem to me very like a bottle of mixed pickles. The more you fish for what you want, the less chance you have of getting it.
Last chance we have of getting to the point, come on!
I am certain that if the thing can be
Accomplished at all!
accomplished at all, it is in
A very simple matter, yes!
a very
Simple matters!
simple
Matter!
matter.
There, he finally got it out!
I love it. You okay?
Yes, I'm good. You just got really quiet.
I've not spoken. Just taking a break here while I take a swig. And what's next?
You're what?
I'm taking a break while I take a swig. A drink.
I said you got really quiet.
Can you not hear me?
Did his stream get quiet for you guys, or is it just Skype?
Uh-oh. Looking through my levels here. I'm where I should be, so it's probably just Skype being stupid. Sorry, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Are you better?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you for deciding to not be stupid anymore, Skype. We appreciate that.
What was the last one you did?
Ergo. And Skekra, I think.
Yes. Okay, so that was from the chat.
And it's gotta be a double thing all the time. It can't just be one or the other.
Another sponsor post from ATM. Tom Holland's Spider-Man?
I'm sorry, pass. Think of another one, please.
Alright, we'll come back to that.
Yes.
So from the chat, next, no, sponsored post, I bubbled, will be Pretzel,
Hello, Pencil.
beginning with Sean Connery.
Sean Connery's very popular tonight.
Oh, yes.
Yes, said Tip. Old Mommy couldn't use X's and minuses, plus she never went to school. Why not start counting at half of one? Asked the Sawhorse abruptly. Then anyone can count up to 17 by twos very easily. They looked at each other in surprise, for the Sawhorse was considered the most stupid of the entire party. You make me quite ashamed of myself, said the Scarecrow, bowing low to the Sawhorse. Nevertheless, the creature is right, declared the Wogglebug, for twice 1/2 is 1, and if you get to 1, it is easily to or if you get to 1, it is easy to count up, from 1 up to 17 by twos.
This is very confusing. I know I'm not actually following what you're reading very well because I'm having to keep up with the voice suggestions and stuff, but what in the world is this about? You're just spewing out a lot of math. I think you're in the wrong class. This is reading.
There. Have you been following the story at all?
No.
Okay, where we are in the story is that the Emerald City has been taken over by a bunch of girls because they figure, hey, why not? And the citizens, not the citizens rather, but the Scarecrow and his friends and this Tip Kid who is new to the story have decided to go seek the aid of Glinda, the Good Witch, in the south. So they create this flying sofa with the Gump's head on it, and off they go to go get her. And now they crashed into a cliffside, which just happens to have a nest full of money sitting in it.
You know what?
Yes.
You're absolutely wasting your time. I don't know that I could follow that sober. It's definitely not happening right now.
That is some powerful bubble juice, isn't it?
It's good bubble juice. Doing its job.
Excellent. But, yeah, there's a reason why this story doesn't make it into a whole lot of movies.
I don't translate well myself.
It didn't.
Next in Pretzel sponsored post. Wait a minute.
We just finished Sean Connery.
We just finished Sean Connery. Okay. Barbosa.
Someone's getting on your good side. Let's see. I wonder, I didn't think of that myself, said the Pumpkinhead. I don't, returned the Scarecrow. You're no wiser than the rest of us, are you? But let us make a wish at once. Who shall swallow the first pill? Suppose you do it, suggested Tip. I can't, said the Scarecrow. But why not? You've a mouth, haven't you? Asked the boy. Aye, but my mouth is painted on, and there's no swallow connected with it, answered the Scarecrow. In fact, he continued, looking from one to the other critically, I believe the boy and the Wogglebug are the only ones in our party that are able to swallow. Tip, run! Next.
Jeff Goldblum.
Observing the truth of this remark, Tip said, then I will undertake to make the first wish. Give me one of the silver pills. This the Scarecrow tried to do, but his padded gloves were too clumsy to clutch so small an object, and he held the box toward the boy while Tip selected one of the pills and swallowed it. Tip found a way. Next.
And finally, in Pretzel sponsored post, Dr. Facilier.
Count! Cried the Scarecrow. 1/2, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, counted Tip. Now wish, said the Tin Woodman anxiously. But just then the boy began to suffer such fearful pains that he became alarmed. Oh, great, he just got roofied. Must be a Bobsheaux.
Aye, Bobsheaux does not know Steven Universe.
I'm afraid
Ray
not.
does
Sorry.
not know Steven Universe. Apparently we have missed a groundbreaking television show because it's all my kids talk about. So we have to watch. We're honor bound to watch it one day.
Next.
Next is from the chat. This one jumped out at me. Can't remember who suggested it. Sexy Jerome flirting with his nurse? Who was it that made that suggestion?
Yes, and why was Sexy Jerome not flirting with his nurse? Why did he have to flirt with Barbara?
Well, in this one, Sexy Jerome flirts with his nurse as God intended.
In the real one, yes.
I'm important!
The pill has poisoned me, he gasped. Oh. Ooh. Ouch. Murder. Fire. Oh. And here he...
This is funny and uncomfortable, and it's kind of turning me on.
It's wasted than an oyster. And here he rolled upon the bottom of the nest in such contortions that he frightened them all. What can we do for you? Speak, I beg, entreated the Tin Woodman, tears of sympathy running down his nickel cheeks. His ass is made of nickel?
You're ruining it! Focus!
I don't know, answered Tip. Oh, I wish I'd never swallowed that pill. You know?
Oh, whew.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Because there is...
You might feel a little prick.
Because there is no Lady Boner like confused Lady Boner.
Oh, my stomach hurts. Oh, God. Where are we? What are we doing? Oh.
We just did 60 Jerome.
No, sponsored post. Oh, Grace.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Back to the land of the Transformers.
Of course.
The extended universe, of course. We would like to hear you read as Bobby Slobbly, being played by Harry Elwes, singing.
Oh.
Worst improv class ever.
I went out once, the pain stopped, and the boy rose to his feet again and found the scarecrow looking with amazement at the end of the pepper box. What happened? Asked the boy, a little ashamed of his recent exhibition. I'm wiggling with my wiggle wobble too. Yes! We got her!
Physics! I have to pee.
There it is. Oh, I love you all. But, Grace, this was yours. I did it, says Grace. Slobble with your wiggle, yes. With your wiggle wobble too. Turinga says, did you notice this is the second time Bobby Slobbly made Raven go pee? Actually, I'm not paying much attention to what's making her pee. I'm only trying to see what, or if we can actually do it. And how close we are. I thought we were getting close this time. But Bobby Slobbly, this is a repeat thing? I don't know. I have to keep an eye out for that the next time. You may have caused a stream, Grace. Yes. Yes, she has. I hope I get to achieve a suggestion of what would make a Raven pee. And keep on trying, Colin. You can get it. I believe in you. Who would win in a cage fight? Bob or Raven? You don't want to see angry Raven. That's all I'm saying on the matter. The Adorable Nurse says, at Raven Relax, very sorry we made you moist. Oh, you are not. Slobble bobble all around. It's so much fun to do. The worst thing is, says Killer Katie, I met Carrie Ellis before knowing about the Oogie Loves thing. No, see, that's a good thing, because you're remembering him mostly from, what, Princess Bride? your vision of him hasn't been tainted by this movie yet, so that's good. And yes, Grace wins the PP medal. Oh, we got Raven McBain, the other Raven in chat, asking, what did I miss? You just missed Raven, my Raven leaving us. We made her pee. Nurse goes to band camp. Yes, she does. Well, Raven had a malfunction. Bad thing is, says Archer Slam Bam, some of us are taking Sally on bathroom breaks. What is wrong with everyone? Yes, we have gotten in. Speaking of, we've gotten into a little trend lately. It was the last 2, maybe 3 streams, I think, where we actually got Raven to leave twice, which had not been done before. We're into the 2nd or 3rd hour of this stream. I'm not sure how late you would consider this, but it's about that time when she would be running off to the bathroom about now. Can we get her to do one more time before the stream is out? I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh, I hate you, Home Cruise. My dog Buddy is sleeping on my bed. Somebody's been sleeping in my bed. Yeah, it's very clever. And yes, Raven would win a fight with me in a cage match. Nicholas wants to see Angry Raven. No! No, you don't. Angry Raven's scary. Here's my suggestion, says Super Disney fan. Raven moistening than an oyster. Nurses in band camp. Yes, yes she is. Grace is also banned, yes. But the bubbles. Ah, Lottie, the bubbles. Must be a band show. Ta-da! And Cheer takes a long time to pee. And that's why we must make sure that she goes as fast as possible. Gotta keep it coming. Vivian Morgan says, I can't wait until all this virus stuff is over. Right there with you, lady. This cannot last forever. The 2nd hour, yeah, I suppose that's fair. 1st hour didn't count. That stream was a wash. Oh wait, since Bob is reading. Bobsheaux is Bobsheaux, agreed to write, direct, and star in Transformers. No! No, that's not happening. Have I seen Hotel Transylvania ATM? Yes, I have seen it once. Probably couldn't do any voices from it, so... And she has returned to us.
I have to pee.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Oh, you are not. You didn't have the headphones in there, did you?
I had my phone, but I didn't want to turn it up really loud because.
Right.
Yeah, I'm home, not by myself.
Yeah, awkward. But they were asking who would win in a cage fight, you or me. They're entertained by you being angry in these streams. They don't know Angry Raven. I know Angry Raven. You're saying,
You barely know Angry Raven.
barely's enough.
Parallel, you've seen me, but not when it was directed toward you. Not much.
Again, not much is enough. But, yes, you're disappointed in me. No, you're not. You're loving this.
Y'all are all the worst.
Yes, but we love them all, especially Grace, who is now banned.
And Nurse, where's the flag?
The flag is right here. They're all in band camp.
Band camp, which is the box. He's gonna do more with that. It's been a weird week.
It has been.
Okay.
But regardless.
What was that you were doing?
That was something which I need to keep an eye on the next time that I bring him up. Apparently, Slobby Wobbly, or Bobby Slobbly, whatever his name was, got you to go to the bathroom last time. So, did we get a magic one there?
No. You can't prove that.
We can try.
Nope.
After there's been lots and lots of bubbling and drinking, we have to make sure to suggest Bobby Slobbly.
Where are we? What was that, a sponsored thing?
I think it was, yes.
Okay, so then the next voice is unreadable without my glasses. I want to get LASIK surgery.
Sorry, baby.
From the chat. Mark Hamill's Joker imitating Raven. Who suggested that?
I don't know.
I'm asking. Confess.
Sounds like a Gabe moment.
No, I don't think it was Gabe. He would have put it in a sponsored post.
This is true. But anyway, Mark Hamill's Joker doing Raven. Oh my goodness.
Melissa, have a good day at work tomorrow. She's got to go because she's got to work early.
Bye, Melissa. Thank you for joining us. Sorry for starting so late with this. But thank you for joining us. Let's see. Why, the 3 pills are in the box again, said the Scarecrow. Of course they are, the Wogglebug declared. Didn't Tip wish that he'd never swallow one of them? Well, the wish came true, and he didn't swallow one of them. So of course they're all 3 in the box. That may be, but the pill gave me a dreadful pain just the same, said the boy. Hello, all my naughty boys and girls.
I don't know whether to be impressed or insulted. I really... Who did that sound like?
Joker trying to sound like you and failing miserably.
Yeah, I said that Mark Hamill's Joker doing Raven, and I meant it. No, I'm just kidding.
Ew!
What's wrong with you? You can go.
Ew.
Mark Hamill's Joker. And that was from Sean Bateman. Where's his flag?
My worst enemy.
He's been trying to get in there all night. I've seen him.
Every week.
Next is from a sponsored post from Gabe.
Speaking of the devil.
Speaking of,
What do you got for me,
it
Gabe?
is James Earl. Beginning with James Earl Jones is the original Beast. Vader Beast.
Okay. Let's see.
Impossible, declared the Wogglebug. If you have never swallowed it, the pill cannot have given you a pain. And as your wish being granted proves you did not swallow the pill, it is also plain that you suffered no pain. Yeah, because that's how logic works. Then it was a splendid imitation of pain, retorted Tip angrily.
Crypto said, Belle, I am your prince. That gets a hump. I like it.
Maurice never told you about your prince.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
No, I am your prince. Da 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 da. If she didn't already, then this would be her I have to pee moment.
Oh, shut up. Oh, it wouldn't.
Oh, tell me I'm wrong.
Wrong.
Next.
Oh, I don't know. What was it? Oh, that was for Gabe. Gabe.
Yes.
Gabe, where's Gabe? Hello, Gabe. All right. Here we go. Mark Hamill's Joker as Scar.
Oh, come on!
Suppose you try the next pill yourself. We've wasted one wish already. Oh, no, we haven't, protested the Scarecrow. There are still 3 pills in a box, and each pill is good for a wish. Now you're making my head ache, said Tip. I can't understand the thing at all. But I will take another pill, I promise you. And with this remark, he retired sulkily into the back of the nest. Sarabi!
Ollie!
Sorry, there was that, and now I gotta do Jeremy Irons doing Harley. Harley!
Yes! Yes! Ah.
Swoon.
Oh, God. Holy moly. Whew.
Or that.
What? I don't know why I like that. I think there's something wrong with me. Deep-seated problem.
This kind of problem.
Next is Frank Nelson as Jafar.
Oh, God.
Be prepared, Batman, says Nicholas Lee.
No.
Yes! Good one, Nicholas.
Well, said the Woggle Bug, it remains for me to say thus in my most highly magnified and thoroughly educated manner, for I seem to be the only one able and willing to make a wish.
I can see it! I can totally
It kinda,
see
yeah! It sorta works! Let me have one of the pills. Oh, yes!
Totally see that as Jafar. He would have made a brilliant Jafar.
Where is my Grand Vizier? Oh, Jafar.
Yes! We got squeaking. Squeaking and snorting.
It's not fair. Have we sent Gabe to band camp yet?
I suppose we might as well. You're a big kid too.
Oh, this is the one. The next one is the one that I said I really was looking forward to seeing what you did with. This was also from Gabe's sponsored post. Chris Rock as Iago.
You want to see this?
I can't wait.
Well, I guess I can now go back to his original joke that introduced his voice to me in the first place.
I am tired of these genies! Tired of genies!
I love Chris Rock. Oh, that's so good. Okay, Chris Rock as
And-
Iago. Take it away.
He swallowed it without hesitation, and they all stood admiring his courage while the insect counted 17 by twos in the same way that Tim had done. And for some reason, perhaps because woggle bugs have stronger stomachs than boys, the silver pellet calls it no
Ruining
pain
Chris Rock.
whatsoever.
You're putting way too much Iago in that Chris Rock.
This is
I
him trying.
object.
This is him trying to do Gilbert Gottfried. What do you want me to do?
Sound more like Chris Rock. Less Iago, more Chris Rock.
I just don't believe it. We're never gonna get our hands on that stupid lamp. I am so pissed off that I'm molten. I got sand in places I didn't even know I had.
Breathe, baby, breathe.
I can't. Okay.
We broke her.
Gabe. Next.
Are we done with Gabe?
No.
We got one more voice for this chapter. What's it gonna be?
Will Smith is Captain Jack Sparrow.
Oh, this is gonna be a letdown.
I like Will Smith. I like Captain Jack.
Mhm.
What are you gonna do with this?
I'm going to have to do Will Smith doing a really, really bad Captain Jack impression.
Don't ruin Will Smith or Captain Jack for me.
I can't ruin either, and you know it. If he survived the genie, he can survive anything.
No, Bad Boys 2.
Yeah,
That he still had a career after that bullshit.
Really. See, that is precisely my point, and such is the power of Will Smith.
Oh, Anthony, we were having a good time. Why?
They literally put him in a Klan hood. And he walked away from that movie completely unscathed. How many people can do that? I wish the Gup's broken wings mended and as good as new, said the Woggle Bug in a slow, impressive voice. All turned to look at the thing and so quickly had the Wishbone grunted that the Gup lay before them in perfect repair, and as well able to fly through the air as when it had been first brought to life on the roof of the palace. Hey, am I done here, man?
Nurse is trying to write The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but for Captain Jack.
No.
Drinking some rum, stealing, acting all cool, trying to get me some pirate jewels. It needs work, but I'm there. I'm there for it.
You're banned.
No!
Do we continue on with chapter 20 or move on to Grim?
No, we gotta move on to. Let's have some Grim.
Let's have some Grim.
Grim, so you can stop laughing because our faces hurt.
Killing me! So we are pausing with the marvelous land of Oz for the time being, then. What?
I'm still trying to write the jingle.
Ugh. You're all awful.
Ooh.
Hey, breathe, baby, breathe.
Gracie's gonna read the Descendants books after he's done with Wizard of Oz.
Ugh.
Oh, did you open a package from Archer? He sponsored a post task. Did we do unboxing for Archer yet? Recently?
It's not coming to mind. I don't think so.
Okay, but
I think it
did
might
you get
actually-
something from Archer.
I think it might be at the post office, actually. I had to go and get it.
We'll
Or
talk
probably
to you about it in 6 months or so.
Hey, shut up. Jerk.
He saved up all the stuff that he had from the Christmases past to open this month.
Yes, Rob, do your impersonation of Raven. Oh, gladly.
Check it, the postmark.
What?
I'm dizzy. I'm going down.
She's getting close. Promise there, guys. Keep it coming.
No! I'm not ever drinking anything ever again. Okay.
Oh, you lie.
Next in Gabe's sponsored post is Jim Carrey as Captain Hook.
Oh, Lord. Let's see. What is that? Alright, we are going to be reading Sharing Joy and Sorrow with Jim Carrey as Captain Hook, is it?
Yes.
Weird. Got a whole lot of pages to turn through before we actually get to the actual numbers of the book. Look at all that. That's 13 pages in.
The Fresh Prince of the Seven Seas.
No, the Fresh Prince of Corsair. Why am I feeding this?
Because you love the pain.
Anyway, Jim Carrey's Captain Hook.
Captain Hook, yes.
There once was a sailor who was a quarrelsome fellow, and his wife, who was good, industrious, and pious, never could please him. Whatever she did, he was not satisfied, but grumbled and
Why is
scolded.
Grinch the Hook?
Hmm?
Why is the Grinch Captain Hook? Of all the Jim Carrey characters.
No, that his Grinch sounds more like Sean Connery. This is just me trying to do Disney's Captain Hook, but with a more of a sort of a Jim Carrey drawl. I don't know, it's weird. Leave me alone.
First improv class ever.
Don't question me.
Sound like the Grinch to you guys? Sound like the Grinch to me.
Yeah, but you're high. Sorry, Bubbles.
Thank you. Get it right. Carry on, there's one more after this.
Yes. And as the authorities at last heard of it, they had summoned him and put in prison in order to make him better. He was kept for a while on bread and water, and then set free again. He was forced, however, to promise not to beat his wife anymore, but to live with her in peace and share joy and sorrow with her, as married people ought to do. Well, the end, I guess. Next.
Crypto joining in, the Fresh Prince of Skull Island.
Next.
Next, in the final one in Gabe's sponsor post is Morgan Freeman as Shere Khan.
That would just be Morgan Freeman, and it's glorious.
Take it away.
I am going to eat that man cub, and he will be delicious. There is no room for man in my jungle.
No. My page.
What?
It's a flimsy notebook. My good notebook's at the studio.
Sorry, baby.
The page came out.
All went on well for a time, but then he fell into his old ways and was surly and quarrelsome. And because he dared not beat her, he would seize her by the hair and tear it out. That's better.
The woman escaped from him and sprang out into the yard, but he ran after her with his yard measure and scissors, and chased her about, and drew the yard measure and scissors at her, and whatever else came his way. When he hit her, he laughed, and when he missed her, he stormed and swore. This went on so long that the neighbors came to the wife's assistance. This went on for so long? Oh my god! You neighbors are horrible. Next.
Alright, so now from the chat. We did that one already. Unikitty!
Hi! Lieutenant was again summoned before the magistrates and reminded of his promise. Dear gentlemen, he said, I have kept my word. I have not beaten her, but I have shared my joy and sorrow with her. How can that be, said the judge, when she continually brings such heavy complaints against you? I have not beaten her, but just because she looked so strange, I wanted to comb her hair with my hand. She, however, got away from me and left me quite spitefully. And then I hurried after her, and in order to bring her back to her duty, I threw her at her well-meant admonition, whatever readily came to hand. I am sure joy and sorrow with her also, for whenever I hit her, I was so full of joy, and she of sorrow. And if I missed her, she was joyful, and I sorry. The judges were not satisfied with this answer, but gave him the reward he deserved. The end! Oh my god!
We're on Grimm now, but it would have been funny. Nurse said the domestic violence of Oz. She didn't realize we'd switched.
Yes, now it's now where on Grimm's fairy tales, which you want to read to your children before taking them in at night. And so the man continued to beat his wife, exploiting loophole after legal loophole to get what he wanted from the state. The end.
So what story are you reading?
We got a short story here with The Nail, which may or may not be the reward that this asshole got from beating his wife and sharing joy and sorrow with her. What the hell? So, what do we got with this one?
The narrator of The Dark Crystal. It was not specified which narrator.
Narrator.
This is from the chat.
Sorry, it took a second there. I got it. A merchant had done good business at the fair. He had sold his wares and lined his money bags with gold and silver. Then he wanted to travel homewards and be in his own house before nightfall. So he packed his trunk with the money on his horse and rode away. But the money bags of gold and silver bring no comfort. For the merchant lays dying. Next.
Sorry, that was too good. I had to write that down. Okay, that was the Dark Crystal narrator. Now we're back to sponsored post. ATM. Shaggy.
Everyone's getting on your good side with this stream. Like, at noon he rested in a town, and when he wanted to go farther, the stable boy brought out his horse and said, "A nail is wanting, sir, in the shoe of its left hind foot." "Let it be wanting," answered the merchant. "The shoe will certainly stay on for the 6 miles I have to go. I am in a hurry." In the afternoon, when he once more alighted and had his horse fed, the stable boy went into the room to him and said, "Sir, a shoe is missing from your horse's left hind foot. Shall I take him back to the blacksmith?" "Let it still be wanting," answered the man. "The horse can very well hold out for him a couple of miles which remain. I am in haste." And the final voice for this story?
Gaston becoming a Disney princess.
Oh my goodness.
He rode forth, but before long the horse began to limp. It had not limped long before it began to stumble, and it had not stumbled long before it fell down and broke its leg. The merchant was forced to leave the horse where it was, and unbuckle the trunk, and take it and its back, and go home on foot. And there he did not arrive until late that night. And that unlucky nail, he said to himself, has caused all this disaster. Hasten slowly.
And the moral is, as soon as you see that your attire is a little bit deflated, stop somewhere and get it full. You moron.
No one thinks like Gaston, talks to birds like Gaston.
No one sings in really high words like Gaston.
Nurse is killing me. I'm done.
And Raven has left because she's urinating.
And
I hate you. Okay, that was the final voice for that story.
yes, sorry. There it is. I was gonna say, what was
No
that
one
button?
talks
Was that
from a roof like a bitch like Gaston. Savannah.
That did it.
Alright, Savannah. She's gotta go.
Savannah's gotta go.
Band camp.
Why?
Archer actually signal boosted Savannah's real reason for going to band camp. It's coming.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
And what is that?
you'll find out. It's coming.
Hang on a sec. Got...
Oh, I gotta write that one down.
which one?
Not telling you.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Leave me alone. Wait. Stone. It's going to buy too fast. Oh, okay. That was it.
I am going to have to... Ah, that was it. Got my stories mixed up here. We did the other Tom Thumb story last time, Tom Thumb Journeyman. Let's say we just delve into the original Tom Thumb.
Sounds good. It is a sponsored post from Archer, not that one.
But that's
Not the
coming.
one I just mentioned. This is a different one. Radigan.
Very good. And hopefully this story of Tom Thumb has significantly fewer giants suckling.
Oh, no, no. Let's
Hey!
not do that.
Hey kid, you hungry?
It's that smell again. I hate you. Bring me some creepy crawlies.
I'm sorry, you said the thing, now I gotta do the thing. Anyway, we are doing Ratigan, beginning Tom
Ratigan.
Thumb.
Yes.
There once was a poor peasant who sat in the evening by the hearth and poked the fire, and his wife sat and span. Then said he, "How sad it is that we have no children. With us all is so quiet, and in other houses it is noisy and lively. My baby." I love it. You can just tell that Vincent Price was having a ball with that movie. Next.
Next from the chat is Mario.
Yes, replied the wife inside. Even if we had only one, and it were quite small, and only as big as a thumb, I should be quite
Grace,
unsatisfied.
no.
What?
I said, oh, Grace, no. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I'm gonna suckle this English.
Ah! No, 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 no. That if 1,000 no's.
Banned.
Band camp.
He was already there.
Well, get out so we can put you back in.
Extended. Oh.
And we would still love it with all our hearts.
Yes, Radigan married Mario. There you go.
Why not?
Now, it so happened that the woman fell ill, and after 7 months, she gave birth to a child that was perfect in all its limbs, but no longer than a thumb. Then they said, it is as we wish it to be, and it shall be our dear child. And because of its size, they called it Tom Thumb.
So, hang on. Regular human baby takes 9.5 months, more or less, to grow from single-celled fetus to little baby. This thing, no bigger than a thumb, took 7 months? Must have been a dense little thumb, baby.
It's a baby. Oh, wow. Okay.
What's next?
What was that? That was a sponsored post, wasn't it?
That was from the chat. It was the Mario.
Mario, yeah. So the next is a sponsored post. This one from Tom Jackson. I think he sponsored the same voice twice. He did the same sponsored post twice, thinking I didn't see the first one. So Tom, if you would like a different, than singing Santa from the Ice Cream Bunny and the Giant, if you would like a different one, at me, and then we'll do that. So,
or if you just want to hear that voice again, then go ahead and say so.
yeah, you can do that again. I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
So we will come back to Tom next time.
Yes.
This time will be from Diablo. Diablo's banned.
Why?
Trump getting bullied by Butch the Bully.
What?
They did not let it want for food, but the child did not grow taller, but remained as it had been in the first. Nevertheless, it extensively out of its eyes. Hey, you shut up. I'm trying to talk here. No, that's a stupid question. Shut up. And soon showed itself to be a wise and nimble creature. For everything it did turned out well. Haha, we're going to Vivica Fox's house and you're not. And we're going to hang out with a Hollywood star and you're not. Haha, go bully that.
Here's that wave of nausea. Yep, Diablo banned. Bandcamp. Next is from the chat.
What's that?
A literate, civilized Tasmanian devil.
Interesting.
It intrigued me. I wanted to see what you'd do with it.
One day, the peasant was getting ready to go in the forest to cut wood.
Okay.
When he sat as if to himself, how I wish that there was anyone who would bring the cart to me. Oh, father, cried Tom Thumb, I will soon bring the cart, rely on that. It shall be in the forest at the appointed time.
Next.
That was good. I can hear it. I can hear him, definitely.
Thank you.
Next is a sponsored post. not heard from Tom yet.
Tom Jackson about the whole singing Santa thing.
Yes. So we'll give it one more round.
Oh, whoa, it's me.
The next sponsored post is from Ben.
Hello, Ben.
Oh my god. Did I write that correct? Yes. Okay. Why, Ben? Why?
To get you to ask why.
Gilbert Godfrey with a Minnesota accent. Not gonna make it any better.
No, but it could be funnier, maybe. I don't know. Where was I? Ah, yes, there it is.
The man smiled and said, "How can that be done? Thou art far too small to lead the horse by the reins. That's of no consequence, father. If my mother will only harness it,
This is awful.
I shall sit in the horse's ear and call out to him how he is to go." "Well," answered the man, "for once we will try it."
Band camp. Ben, you're out of here.
We love you, Ben.
No. Next in Ben's sponsored post is not quite as awful.
But still awful.
A happy Peppy Jafar.
What?
A happy Peppy Jafar.
When the time came, the mother harnessed the horse and placed Tom Thumb in its ear, and then the little creature cried, "Gee up, gee up!" Then it went quite properly as if with its master, and the cart went the right way into the forest. It so happened that just as he was turning a corner, and the little one was crying, "Gee up!" two strange men came toward him. "My word," said one of them, "what is this? There is a cart coming, and a driver is calling to the horse, and is still not to be seen." So instead of going the more logical route and making the horseless carriage, they decided to keep the horse but make it a driverless carriage. I think you're missing the point here, guys.
Archer, too little too late.
Uh-oh. Why?
Final post of the night is the kiss up post. You're too far gone, man.
Keep on doing it, Archer. Woo!
No. And then finally, in Ben's sponsored post, is a Russian assassin played by Cool Cat.
Damn it, Gabe!
Ben!
Yeah, but again, he infected the chat.
I know.
Russian
Hey,
assassin.
why? Ben, why?
Russian assassin Cool Cat. Okay.
Russian Cool Cat.
That can't be right, said the other. We will follow the cart and see where it stops. And I love following carts to see where they stop.
This is just Russian Cool Cat.
The cart will
Where's the
have...
assassin? Where's the assassin? This is just Russian Cool Cat. Come on.
That is
Russian
the point.
assassin.
You never see assassin coming. I am taking Butch the Bully on the pick. And I'm going to show him that he really is my friend. До свидания, bully.
Yes! We did it!
And it was the Russian Cool Cat assassin.
Oh, I love it. Where are we? Yes, Ben, victory! You won this one too. I'm knee deep in hellfire, says Archer Slam Fam. I gotta give a few niceties out there. No! No, you don't have to do anything. You just keep on giving all of the crap that you want. Oh, God. Reminded me of Dishonored Wolf again. Yes, because I hit the physics button by mistake. My bad, sorry. Santa and the ice cream bunnies, no. No. With Jack and the Bone Stock segment. Ah! Shame on you, Dan Cruz, or Home Cruise, sorry. No. Actually, Russian Cool Cat is a great assassin. His voice alone makes your brain hemorrhage. Ben gets the PP medal, says Grace. Yes, you are going to have to share the PP medal with him on this one, I'm afraid. Ben and Bobsheaux are banned, says Raven. Run for life! Daddy Derek will kill us all now! Raven rides the pee-pee train with a pug along in a ski. I think Diablo once asked for Raven as Trump. Oh no, that is too horrible to conceive. Raven McBain says, I'm trying not to laugh because John McBain has gone to bed and we have to be up late tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry. We share because we care. Yes. Trixie Marie asks what just happened. We have once again sent Raven off to the restroom for the second time in a row. This time with, a Russian, assassin Cool Cat. And she is back, so there she is. And
I have to pee.
had to save that for her.
Ben, but you made it so much worse.
What did I do?
The things you were saying.
What was I
Taking
saying?
switch out back, that's what got me.
Oh, okay, good. So apparently the thought of little children being murdered in secret is just really hilarious. You're a monster, you understand that.
I can live with that.
Yes. You and Ben are now banned.
Forever banned. Why did I take my jet glasses off? I can't read. This dim light in my bad eyes. Oh, was that the last one of that sponsored post for Ben? I believe it was.
I don't know. You're the one reading it.
We're gonna have words after the stream, dear.
And they will be hilarious. Or rather, exquisite.
Oh my god.
Anyway, we're not done with the reading. Now we continue. The card,
From
however...
the chat.
What's that?
From the chat.
Hold on, we're not done. The cart, however, drove right into the forest and exactly to the place where the wood had been cut. When Tom Thumb saw his father, he cried to him,
See us now, father. Here I am with the cart. Now take me to... Now take... Leather, now take me down. He's talking to his daddy Derek.
Oh.
Or daddy Dimitri.
Oh my goodness.
And he was in the gun industry a long time ago, so he kind of knows what he's talking about.
From the chat, you said.
King Bob!
King Bob!
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
The father got hold of the horse and with his left hand and the right he took his little son about the ear. And Tommy sat down a very about the straw and put it into and the two strange man saw him. And didn't know what to say for astonishment. For one, it took the other said, Hark, and the little fellow make our fortune being sick with him and down for money, we will buy him. And there's Tim.
Thank you. Oh, Tim. Next is a sponsored post.
King Bob!
Yay!
Sponsored
Next
post.
is Minions Month. Minions Month.
No!
Yes! They just had the 10th anniversary of Despicable Me.
And they've been making...
Tell him we have to do a Minions Month.
And they've been making the same movie ever since.
I love the Minions.
And that's fine. You can love the Minions.
Don't you love me?
That is not fair. Okay, I'll make you a deal.
Please.
Minions month. For Pinocchio month.
Never mind.
Shut that down.
How dare you, sir?
Very easily. Oh, and some people in the chat don't get that joke yet. I don't think everyone here is a patron.
Archer says King Bob sounded like he had a baby with the Rhapsody Granny.
Ah! Ew, 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 ew. And she would totally get it up for that. Yes, I know what I said.
No, Johnny, you are no longer banned. You are no longer banned from band camp. Send Johnny away for Trump saying you're a puppet. Pinocchio saying no, I'm a real boy. Johnny, you're going to band camp.
I know, baby, look. Slowly zooming in. Slowly zooming in. And then...
No, 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 no. Y'all gotta see the review tomorrow. It's awful.
It's wonderful.
Awful.
Awesome.
Oh. Next is a sponsored post from Tarenga.
Thank you, Sharinga. What do we got?
Beetlejuice as Bobby Wobbly.
Oh, Lord.
They went to the peasant and said, "Sell us the little man. He shall be well treated with us." "No," replied the father. "He is the apple of my eye, and all the money in the world cannot buy him from me." Tom Thumb, however, when he heard the bargain, crept up in the folds of his father's coat, placed himself on his shoulder, and whispered in his ear, "Father, do give me away. I will soon come back again."
Bad.
"It's showtime. Do you like bubbles?"
Oh my god.
Next.
From the chat, The Ice Cream Bunny, as performed by Bob Dylan. Please include the appropriate hers.
Okay, I gotta imagine that Bob Dylan's in the suit, not just providing the voice, but he's actually in there.
Where wilt thou sit? They said to him, oh, just sit me on the rim of your head. And when I can walk backwards and forwards and look at the country and still not fall down.
Speaking of, I do need to point out how there was a bit of concern about doing Santa and the Ice Cream Bunny because Raven was afraid that I might be relying too heavily on Riff Tracks jokes in that. Riff Tracks was my first introduction to that movie, so yes, I'm going to hear their jokes first and foremost. Veering away from that, I think I did a pretty good job for the most part, but yeah, I had to keep in the Ice Cream Bunny laugh. That was unavoidable. And she's terrified.
Next is a sponsored post. This one is a joint scholarship to band camp.
Uh-oh.
It was suggested by Savannah, and
you're
Archer
bad.
saw such promise in it, he decided to do a sponsored post of Bubbled Trump impersonating Maleficasqueaky.
Bubbled Trump impersonating Maleficasqueaky.
Yes.
Okay.
Go for it.
But they did as he wished, and when Tom Thumb had taken leave of his father, they went away with him. They walked until it was dusk.
No.
What? Am I not doing it good?
No, you can't do that good.
I love you, Raven. I'm
No,
gonna make America great.
no,
Gonna make it so great.
no.
Don't you want to be awesome like me?
This is bad. This is gross.
They walked until it was dusk, and then the little fellow said,
Savannah, I thought we were friends, girl. I thought it was you and me.
Do
Why did you do this?
take me down. I want to come down. The man took off his hat and put the little fellow on the ground by the wayside,
Nauseous.
and leapt and crept about a little between the sods, and then he suddenly slipped into a mouse hole, which he had sought out. Just Rosie
So
O'Donnell.
bad. Oh my god.
And we're all banned.
I'm so disgusted.
I love you.
Oh. No.
Yes,
No.
I do.
There is no love.
There's so much love.
No.
Look, my head is becoming one with yours. See, there's love.
I'm not looking at
What's next?
you. Next is from the chat.
Did that sound like bubbled Trump doing Maleficasqueaky?
I don't know what that sounded like. An assault to my ears. What is that? That's exactly what that sounded like.
And everyone keeps coming for that. I love it.
From the chat, the Dragon Postman from Little Goby.
dragon postman from Little Gobi. Okay. Just that, or
Just that.
okay, that's good.
Simple.
That's fine. Thank you.
Straight up voice. Wow, what a treat.
And it still took me a while to comprehend, because what was that movie?
Good evening, gentlemen. Just go home without me, he cried to them, and mocked them. They ran thither and stuck their sticks into the mouse hole, but it was all lost labor. Tom Thumb crept still farther in, and as soon as it became quite dark, they were forced to go home with their vexation and their empty purses. When Tom Thumb saw that they were gone, he crept back out of the subterranean passage. "It is so dangerous to walk on the ground in the dark," said he. "How easily a neck or a leg is broken." Fortunately, he knocked against an empty snail shell. "Thank
It's
God,"
terrible
said he.
that a horrible voice like that is actually a palate cleanser. What has this world come to?
I don't know, but it feels really good.
No, you're done. Done.
I think the problem may be that you're a little bit highly strung. You might want to unwind. You might want to take some of this. Take off the edge.
I just watched Wanda Sykes' new comedy special. It's not normal. And she was talking about when the whole thing with Trump and Stormy Daniels went down and she heard there was hush money involved. She just assumed that it was Stormy Daniels offering to pay Trump to never tell anybody that she slept with him. Because Wanda said if she slept with him, she would take that to the grave. She would not allow anyone to know that she had slept with Donald Trump. Now, Wanda, to be fair, is lesbian. But still.
Took me a minute. It's like, what? Oh.
I love Wanda Sykes. But anyway, take that to the grave. Jesus would say, "Hey, Wanda, I heard. No, you must have been drinking a little too much water and wine that night." That never happened. Sorry, Jesus. Anyway, carry on.
Next.
Oh, that was the okay, that was the Dragon Postman.
Yes. Who
did
for some
that.
reason was the villain.
Next is a sponsored post from Raven McBain.
Thank you. What do we got?
Beginning with Drunk Tim Allen's Santa. Different Santa. In honor of Christmas in July. That was the one I was waiting for Johnny to suggest again. Yes, I'm writing that one down. Okay. That was so funny. I couldn't find it.
Not long afterwards, when he was just going to sleep, he heard two men go by, and one of them was saying, "How shall we contrive to get hold of the rich pastor's silver and gold?" "I couldn't tell thee that," cried Tom Thumb, interrupting them. "What was that?" said one of the thieves in fright. "I heard someone speaking." They stood still listening, and Tom Thumb spoke again and said, "Take me with you and I'll help you." And drunk Tim Allen's Santa Claus is just sounding like drunk Tim Allen's Buzz Lightyear. "Don't you get it? You see the hat? I am Mrs. Nesbit."
Oh. And then Raven would like to take a side trip into the land of the extended universe of the Transformers. Beginning with Barkbosa.
I hate all of you.
But where art thou? Just look around. Or just look on the ground and observe from whence my voice comes, he replied. There are
What kind of dog is
thieves.
Barbosa?
What?
What are you envisioning Barbosa being? What kind of dog?
He is a Russian wolfhound. That's what it was. Whatever it is that the Keys dog is.
There was a dog with the keys.
That's Barbosa right there. Or actually, the dog from Storyteller.
There you go.
I can see Barbosa's voice coming out of him. Where was I? Ah, yes, there was.
There the thieves at length found him and lifted him up. Thou little imp, how wilt thou help us? They said. A great deal, said he. I will creep into the Pasha's room through the iron bars, and I will reach out to you whatever you want to have. Come then, they said, and we will see what thou canst do.
Next.
ATM is leaving for the evening. Thank you for attending, and
Sorry to see you go. Thank you for joining us, ATM.
yes, hope to see you next week.
Mhm.
And hang on, where was it? Killer Katie says it's 5 degrees Celsius and raining in the middle of July. I got back from a walk and I need to feed off the suffering, Bob. Transformers.
Okay, I'll bite. Where is it 5 degrees right now? And
Where are
raining.
you at? Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you at? Killer Katie. Doesn't
Where you
really
at?
matter where you're from. Nobody cares. No.
Nobody cares! Still gotta see that, by the way.
Next in Raven McBain's sponsored post is Catcula. Meow meow.
Always goes back to that because it's hilarious.
I love it so much. Eastern Canada. It is very cold in Eastern Canada, apparently.
Holy crap, in July? Shouldn't it be summer? I was expecting you to say
Oh,
summer.
Nova Scotia.
Hmm?
I think maybe Nova Scotia is always at least cool.
Lame. Sorry. When they got to the pastor's house, Tom crept into the room, but instantly cried out with all his might, "Do you want to have everything that is here, meow meow?" The thieves were alarmed and said,
Meow meow.
"But do speak softly, else we are not to awaken anyone, meow meow." I never drink milk. Next. Meow meow.
And the final one in her sponsored post is Garfield. Just a straight up Garfield.
I'm sorry, I could never do Garfield. Pass.
Okay. Oh well. Those were good, Raven. Very good.
Yes, come up with another one for that one, please. And get back to us.
Next is from the chat. The Alan Rickman fish.
Who is so weird in that he looked like the Joker, except he wasn't a Joker fish. Should have been, though. Tom Thumb, however, behaved as if he had not understood this, and cried again. "What do you want? Do you want to have everything that is here?" The cook, who had stepped to the next room, heard this and sat up in bed and listened. The thieves, however, had in their fright run some distance away, but at last they took courage and thought, "The little rascal wants to mock us." They came back and whispered to him, "Come, be serious, and reach something out to us, Mr. Potter." Next.
Right, a lot of detail. A lot of detail.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So next is
Speaking of detail, that should be
what
further.
was it? Oh darn it!
There we go.
No, what was the other one, Nurse?
Uh-oh. Did you lose it?
I was gonna remember it.
That bubble.
Ah, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Heath Ledger's Joker as a nurse. Nurse Joker Heath Ledger.
And who suggested that?
Nurse.
So she gets the spooky pussy.
Already in band camp. Yeah, Johnny, the Joker's back. We're not gonna complain.
Nope. Let's see.
Well, if it was this one particular Joker, we can blame. But
Anyway.
When Tom Thumb again cried as loudly as he could, "I really will give you everything. Just put your hands in." The maid who was listening heard this quite distinctly and jumped out of bed and rushed to the door. The thieves took flight and ran as if the wild huntsmen were behind them. But as the maid could not see anything, she went to strike a light. When she came to the place with it, Tom Thumb, unperceived, betook himself to the granary, and the maid, after she had examined every corner and found nothing, lay down in her bed again and believed that, after all, she had only been dreaming with her open eyes and ears. Hi.
next is a sponsored post from Colin.
I'm devolving into Uncle Arthur, aren't I?
A little bit. Okay. Colin is going to band camp.
Just like he was trying to, yes.
Just throwing stuff out there, knowing what it was going to happen. These are all... One, you throw in one I like. What was that about?
We call that a
You're trying to
tease.
get on my good side because it did not work because you have all the other horrible voices you suggested. Beginning with Oprah's blackmailer, Pee Wee Herman.
Anything special that he's doing, or just pee-pee?
No, these are just straight. His last one is interesting. Last one is going to be a challenge.
But for now, we're just doing straight-up voices.
Yeah, straight up voices beginning with Pee Wee.
Oprah's blackmailer, I love it.
Tom Thumb had climbed up among the hay and found a beautiful place to sleep in. There he intended to rest until day and then come home to his parents! Ah! But he had other things to go through. Surely there is much affiliation and misery in this world. Misery's our secret word! Ah!
No.
Next.
Gilbert God-awful voice.
Lovely.
Yes, there's nothing lovely about him.
Oh, that's not true.
When day dawned, the maid arose from her bed to feed the cows. Her
No!
first walk was into the barn, where she laid hold of an armful of hay, and precisely that very one in which poor Tom Thumb was laying asleep.
Next voice.
He, however, was sleeping so soundly that he was aware of nothing, and did not awake until he was in the mouth of the cow, who had picked him up with the hay. Next voice.
Trump.
Ah, heavens, cried he, how I got into the filling mill. But he soon discovered where he was. Then it was necessary to be careful not to let himself go between the teeth and be dismembered. But he was nevertheless forced to slip down into the stomach with the hay. In this little room the windows are forgotten, said he, and no sun shines in, neither will the candle be brought. And we're gonna make that stomach so great, and we're gonna make the horse pay for it.
Oh, cold chills. Oh my God. Ooh. And now for a chat favorite, Jar Jar Binks.
His quarters were especially unpleasant to him, and the worst was, more hay was being coming by the door, and his space grew less and less. Oh my goodness! Then, late in his anguish, he cried out as he could, "Bring me no more father! Bring me no more father!" And the maid was just a milking the cow, and when she saw her the summer speaking, and she saw no one, and perceived that it was the same voice that he heard in the night, she was so terrified that she slipped off her stool and spilled the milk. She ran out in great haste to her massa and said, "Oh my God, Jar Jar Binks had me say the word massa. Ah! Oh, heavens apostles, the cow has been a-speaking!"
This was the wrong passage to read with Jar Jar.
Cut your losses. Go on to the next one.
Oh, loaded, that cow's a-speaking!
Stop. Pull the plug.
Next.
Next. This is the one that really confused me. He threw Jar Jar. I mean, first it was Pee-wee, then it was Gobbergobby, then it was Trump.
Mm-hmm.
And then he threw Jar Jar in, which I enjoy. And then you made it horrible.
That made it horrible.
The final voice...
I didn't make the giant suckle last time, okay?
Is the ice cream bunny getting whipped by Raven.
Well, I have no idea how I would incorporate Raven into this, but... Ice cream bunny getting whipped? Okay.
The visual is...
Just a moment. Raven is currently being interrupted by her family, so we must let her have this little moment. Again, we are steadily waiting for her to get back into the office, but for the time being, we're going to have to put up with little things like this. But yes, ice cream bunny getting whips. This is going to be terrifying. Just think of when Raven whips you, Rob. Ooh, I'm gonna. Oh, no. No, John O'Malley, that is a horrible idea, but we had to do it. Oops, wrong button. There it is. Did you hear that?
Uh-huh.
Shall you participate in this one with me, baby?
No.
Please.
No.
Please. No.
Definitely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Fine. Because, after all, S&M is just a spectator sport.
I don't want to be here.
Okay, ice cream bunny getting whipped. Maybe or maybe not by Raven.
"Thou art mad," replied the pastor, but he weighed himself in the What was there? Hardly, however, he had set his foot inside. One time
Okay, this is enough. This is uncomfortable. This is bad. We can't do this.
Bring
Moving on.
no more fodder.
Yes.
Bring me
No,
no more fodder.
I'm leaving.
No, don't leave.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Everybody in the chat is uncomfortable. This was awful.
And who suggested that again?
Hang on. That was Colin.
That was Colin. Thank you, Colin. Into bad camp with you.
Directly. Do not pass go.
No.
Do not collect a toothbrush. You are bound for band camp with no stopping.
Next.
Oh. Something funny from the chat, please. Terminator Elmo.
Then the pastor himself was alarmed and thought that an evil spirit had gone to the cow and ordered her to be killed. She was killed, but the stomach in which Tom Thumb was thrown into the midden. Tom Thumb had a great difficulty in working his way. However, he succeeded so far as to keep some room. But just as he was going to thrust his head out, a new misfortune occurred. There will be if you want to leave it. A hungry wolf ran thither and swallowed the whole stomach in one gulp. La 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 la. Elmo's dead. Give me the clothes.
My hair. Oh, I'm breathing in my hair.
That was a good one.
Oh my goodness, that was good. That's from the chat too. That was a good one.
Thank you, chat.
All right, the next is a sponsored post from Anthony. Oh, Anthony.
Uh-oh. What did he do?
He sent into band camp. That's what he got.
What is it?
Gilbert Gottfried singing as Trump. Maybe it was Trump singing as Gilbert Gottfried. I'm so confused.
What?
A long time ago, and I didn't want to write it down, so.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know who I want to hear singing less. Probably the combination that you're about to put out there.
I don't know if I can combine the two. So I guess it's gonna have to be a double feature.
Tom Thumb did not lose courage, perhaps, thought he. The wolf will listen to what it got to say.
And he called to him out from his stomach. Dear wolf, I know of a magnificent feast for thee.
We're done.
I am betting myself. Totally worth
Anthony, you and Anthony have conspired.
it. There was no conspiring.
You and Ben, and now you and Anthony. There's a common denominator. I think it's you.
My fans are awesome. What am I supposed to do? What do we got next?
Oh. Next is
Sorry. Do we have a end voice in mind? It's almost 10 o'clock here.
well, you got a couple more sponsored posts
Okay.
to get through. And we don't know who the end voice is gonna. Oh, you got. Wait a minute. What's on? Did that. Just did that. Diablo's in trouble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 sponsors?
5 sponsors.
Goodness. Because if we don't have a ending voice in mind, I wanted to make the suggestion of maybe Luna.
Oh, you're gonna impersonate. You're gonna do the voice that you do when you talk for Luna.
Of course.
I think we should work that in.
Because we all love her so much, don't we?
Yes.
She's a new fan favorite.
But no, that's not what we're gonna end on tonight.
It's not what we're going to end on. Okay.
No.
We go?
We have an ending voice in mind.
Oh, do we?
Yes.
All right. What do we have next
Next is from the chat. Tommy Wiseau. Tommy Wiseau as Miss Piggy.
Oh, Lord.
Where is it to be had, said the wolf. It's such a house. Thou must creep into it through the kitchen sink, and wilt find cakes and bacon and sausages, and as much of them as thou canst eat. And he's described to him exactly his father's house. The wolf did not require to be told this twice. Squeezed to him and died through the sink, and made to his heart's content on the larder. What a story, Kermit!
That was terrible.
Yes, it was. Next.
Sponsored post. Diablo.
Who is banned, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Raven as Trump.
Raven is Trump. Here we go. This is easy.
It is very much again. We need to sell baby to knock around for the same way. Don't
make that point.
And raise the skin as not as a kid.
Don't do that voice.
Oh, you would if you were so pissed off that you felt you had to impersonate Trump.
I object.
Well, okay. That's me doing a joke, Raven, doing an imitation of Trump. How would you do him?
The world will never know. Because I'm not going to.
Boo!
I don't like you.
Oh, you don't like me?
Nope.
You lie.
All right,
lie hard.
Next is from the chat.
What do we got?
Shaggy as Starscream. No, Johnny, they don't know any other presidents. Trump is their favorite one to make Bobsheaux do.
I have gotten requests to do others. Many others. But because of this one right here, they love seeing me do Trump. Now, I mean, let's think about this. She doesn't have this kind of reaction whenever I do Obama. She sits there, she's usually smiling, and she takes it. I put on a little bit of W, and there's a little bit of cringe in there, but not quite. It's just kind of a comfortable. Throwing some Bill Clinton in there, and not quite sure what her reaction to this one will be, but it's passable. But okay, she seems to appreciate it at least. That's good. And if I'm doing Bush Senior, then here we go. Gotta do that here too. Not really
That
doing
sounds
it.
like Dana Carvey to me.
Well, there you go. Probably where I got it. Doing Dana Carvey's impersonation of him. Scary. And I must confess, I get most of my Ronald Reagan from The Simpsons, Mommy.
Oh, I thought you were headed for that one. Never mind.
What?
I thought, okay, I forgot you can do Ronald Reagan.
But yeah, the people have demanded more Trump, so we have to do him as often as we can.
I vow that if he is elected president in November, Bobsheaux will never do the voice again. Ever. If that SOB gets 4 more years, never again. This is my sacred vow.
Well, I suppose that's fair. If I don't give you 4 more years, then at least you'll get your 4 more years somewhere else. But then, of course, if he doesn't, then it's still out on the table.
Yeah. I'll offer that into the incentive pot. I might even do an impersonation of Trump if he loses the election.
Oh dear.
That just sound like this, so it's consistent.
Nope, then you'll know the real way I impersonate him. Okay, are you ready for the next voice? It is from the chat.
Yes, yeah. What we got?
It is Drunk Cookie Monster. I saw that one go by at least, I think, twice, and I kept forgetting to write it down.
Excuse me a moment.
Oh, I didn't realize my camera was shaking because I was bumping my desk. Drunk Cookie Monster. You actually have to get drunk. You have to drink the whole bottle, Frenchie.
Cookie Monster, got to get into character.
Ugh.
Barman, Cookie!
Sir, don't you think you've had enough?
Cookie told you and me had enough! Why, Elmo, leave me?
Let's see, where was I?
Wilt thou be quiet? Said the wolf. Thou wilt waken up the people. What? Replied the little fellow. Thou hast eaten thy fill. And I will make merry likewise. And began once more to scream with all his strength. Ah.
That was good.
Me gonna be sick. Blah.
Don't ruin it. It was funny.
And Cookie Monster found the guy.
Come on, come on, go away!
No.
Next.
Next is from ATM, who has left us for the evening, but hopefully he'll watch the video after. They'll watch the video after it.
Yeah.
Gurgi.
Gurgi.
Gurgi. Gurgi? Gurgi.
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 From the Black Cauldron.
At last his father and mother were aroused by it, and ran to the room and looked in and through the opening in the door. When they saw that was inside, they ran away, and the husband fetched his axe, and with the wife the scythe. Stay behind, said the man, when they entered the room. When I have given him a blow, if he is not killed by it, thou must kill him down, and hew his body into pieces.
If I had not given him what?
If I have not given him a blow, and he is not killed by it.
I thought you said. Okay. No. Oh, God. Anthony again. Oh.
How many voices do we have here left to go?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And that's
That includes the final voice.
chat and sponsors.
Yes.
Very good. Five voices left. I think I'll wrap up this story here with those 5. Very good. And what do we got next?
Tommy was so as Trump from the top post from Anthony.
Then tells them, heard his parents, voices and cried, "Dear father, I am here. I am in the wolf's body." Said the father full of joy, "Thank God that your child has found us
tonight.
again." What?
So much Trump tonight. Hurry up, from the chat. I wanted to do that one.
The dear child has found us again, and bade the woman take away her side, that Tum Tum may not be hurt with it.
No.
What's the story, Milena?
Melania.
Melania.
I did not hit Melania. I did not. Oh, hi, Mike Pence.
Or Mark Pence, I don't know. Next.
Mike Pence.
Hmm?
Mike.
No, Mark Pence.
Oh, Mark Pence. Okay.
Oh, hi, Mark Pence.
I'm bumpy. Okay. Finally, something good from the chat. Singing Jareth.
Oh, so good. After that, he raised his arm and struck the wolf such a blow on his head that he fell down dead, 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 dead. And when they got knives and scissors, and cut his body open and drew the little fellow forth.
Kind of lost it there at the end, but you got it back, so it's good. That was really good. A little too high.
Yeah, whatever, it's fine. I'm looking a little, or I'm going a little too high. You're all looking down. We know what's going on here. You can't even try to deny it.
All right.
Oh, hello, Jareth. Excuse me. My eyes are up here. I've made my choice.
Woo! The final one for Archer of the evening was his kiss up post, which was far too little, too late. I shall enjoy it nonetheless. Jerome. And as he put it, not Jerome as Gilbert Gottfried, or not Trump doing Jerome, but Jerome. As though I would say, oh, all of your past transgressions are forgiven. They're not. You banned to band camp. This is too little, too late, buddy.
I'll save you, Archer.
He cannot defeat me.
Ah, said the father, what sorrow we have gone through for thy sake. Yes, father, I've gone about the world a great deal. Thank heaven, I breathe fresh air again.
I'll take it. But he's still not forgiven. The final sponsored post of the evening. The next voice will be the closing voice.
Yes.
The next sponsored post, the final sponsored post is from Anthony, who would like you to do Jack Sparrow as performed by Jack from The Shining. And begin what you're saying with, "Here's Jackie, savvy?"
Here's Jackie. Sorry.
I like it.
Where hast thou been then? Ah, father, I have been in a mouse's hole, in a cow's stomach, and then in a wolf's. Now I will stay with you. Give me the compass. Give me the compass, Bobsheaux.
I love it. But you're still not forgiven, Anthony. You've gone too far. Too many lines have been crossed. It's too late for that.
Keep crossing them.
And the final voice is brought to us by none other than our favorite nurse. You're right, the adorable nurse. Please end with Psycho Schloofy.
And we were not salty again. No. Not for all the riches in the world, said his parents. And they embraced and kissed their dear child. They gave him to eat and to drink, and had some new clothes made for him in his own hand spoiled on his duty!
Bravo!
Thank you.
There have been far too many good ones for us to hand out. Only 2 badges.
But first and foremost, I think we're in agreement that the 2 who are really up there would have to be Ben and Grace, correct?
Ben and Grace, but then there's Archer and Savannah.
I'm sorry, Archer has given out so many good ones.
I wouldn't call him good. But Archer took Savannah's horrible suggestion.
Which was
And-
what again? Sorry?
Stoned Trump doing a Maleficusqueaky impression.
That's right. And Ben and Grace made you pee.
And then there was some really good. It was Nurse, always Nurse.
Always frickin' Nurse.
We have Johnny and Crypto and for Drunk Cookie Monster, Terminator Who did Terminator Elmo? You definitely. No.
That is so good.
It's gonna have to be the 2 teams. The team of Ben and Grace and the team of Archer and Savannah. You guys are gonna have to get the leadership badges for the week.
The band camp badge. Enjoy it.
Yes, but the rest of you earned your spot in band camp. Definitely Sean Bateman. And,
Always Sean.
Killer Katie and Night Shadow did Terminator Elmo. Oh, definitely Bandcamp. British chick. There's some song lyrics in there from Nurse and a couple other people.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
I love all you guys. Thank you so much for making these so much fun. And
You're the worst. I'm not coming back.
Keep suggesting Trump. She actually loves him.
Oh, you guys are what makes this so much fun.
Yes. And now it is time to say goodbye for the week, and hopefully next stream we'll have significantly fewer bugs to contend with.
Oh, I hope so. Sorry about the late start.
I am so sorry, that was embarrassing. But hey, we got through this, and we all had ourselves a good time, didn't we?
Very much so.
Yes, we did, right? Because you're cool.
Oh, thank you. Oh, don't roll your eyes at me, you love it. Mwah. Just like you love that. And this.
But I love you.
This video will be available for public viewing on Saturday, I would imagine.
Yes. And there's your name.
Luna says goodnight. I said Luna says goodnight.
No, she doesn't. She says,
Love! Where's the love?
Meow.
Love!
but thank you guys for making the stream another fun one. And we will see you guys next week.
Bye.